2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to No Jumper News. I am Mikey, and today with me, I got Flacco.
Yo, peace, man.
Yuri.
Yo,
and
what's up,
Gina
guys?
Views. Ooh, and
Good
Gina
morning.
Views.
Good afternoon.
Court over here in the corner as well.
Shout out to Court.
Big Court is back, man. Listen, man.
Josh in the
Big
back.
Court left on Friday. I came back on Sunday night, right?
I came straight from the airport, bro.
Hey.
Really? Yo, dedicated, man. Shout out to Big Court, man.
And he was still here before all you guys.
What you
Real
doing
one,
at
man.
2:30?
What happened?
What you doing at 2:30?
I think I got a rap with Lush. I'm not sure.
He's gonna hang out with you guys.
Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna ask for. Okay.
All right, hell yeah. Gina invited me. I'm sanctioned now.
What's
I'm
the
trying to
deal?
s-
Hi, everybody. Hello, world. Hey, chat.
I'm trying to hear him rap, bro. Feel me? Like, 'cause he been gassing up his rap skills for like 3 days now.
Oh, check my Instagram. I just posted something about tax returns.
A word, okay.
Well, Flacco, we still ain't heard you rap. Lyrical genius.
Yo,
No, I heard this nigga rap the other day, man.
I heard his pen crazy.
Didn't know.
No. It's anything but. That's
It's
just
crazy. Listen, though.
Anything but.
Listen though, but I'll be real. I was kind of like, kind of like wishing that one of these rap niggas would have said like Flacco name in a disc, cause bro, I would have ended niggas rap careers, bro. Like,
Somebody mentioned you in the cipher.
nah, bro. It wasn't a diss, like it was
Oh,
like,
you want to be like disrespected?
yeah, cause bro, listen, bro, cause look, like, cause one, like whatever, and I do will automatically be deemed as like super hot since they have no expectations for me, right? So
nah.
yeah, right. Like so, like if you diss me and I come back with ether for you, like your rap career is pretty much over because you got like whooped on in like a rap battle by Flacco. So I was just waiting, bro. You know what I mean?
Has your style developed from what I heard the other day?
Now, like I will hop on like a drill beat though. You feel me?
Oh, I think drill might be too fast for you.
Nah, bro.
Wait,
trust
Court,
me.
how did you hear something and we haven't heard nothing?
Nah,
He looked it up.
They hear it, though.
He looked it up on YouTube and he played
the
it.
same stuff.
And he played the whole video. He wouldn't even turn that shit off. It's
Yo.
on-
Oh, this is my first time hearing about this. I didn't know it was on YouTube.
Nah, it's the same like shit like from like 12 years old, like the lyrical genius shit.
Can we hear that? You heard this, Yuri?
Yeah,
I think we've all heard it.
you did too.
I did not hear this.
Yes, you did. Like during like the Monday show, like you heard like the lyrical genius shit.
It's like spoken word.
It's like Flock when he's like 12.
Yeah, you feel me?
rapping.
But I ain't gonna lie though, man. Like that pen game for like a kid was crazy though. Like that pen game for, bro. I said some like crazy shit, man. You feel me, man? Like,
I don't remember anything you said.
nah,
If
man.
you like your Flacco, I love it, brother. Because I support the people around me.
Yeah.
So if you like it, I love it.
No,
Would you tell someone they're trash if they're trash?
yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, that's
You
support
got to.
too.
That's
Telling
support
somebody they
too.
good
That's
is just as
protocol.
much support as telling somebody they trash. Because I'm not gonna let you go out there and keep looking stupid. If I tell you
yeah.
you trash, you should be motivated to get better. Because I'm not gonna just be like, yo, you trash. If you my homie, I'm like, yo, that's not it. Or you could do better or something like that. Which all of that means you're trash.
Yeah.
But telling
low-key.
somebody when they do wrong is just as supportive as telling them when they doing good.
That's true. At the end of the day.
Nah, bro. Listen, but yeah, like I'ma definitely probably like drop something soon though. But comedy, yo, listen, we about to hit the comedy club. Like, just give me like 2 weeks to write my jokes. You feel me, man? But yeah,
2
like,
weeks is all you need to become a comedian.
no, like to write my jokes out. You feel me? Right, like, cause I'm going for more like a Paul Mooney approach. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Opposed to like.
So you can do stand up and rap in the near future?
Now rapping is out, but
Oh.
but like stand up is gonna be like a more consistent thing. You feel me? But like I'm
Interesting.
taking I'm taking a more Paul Mooney approach, like the like the generic coon black guy shucking and jiving and on stage. You feel me? Like that's probably not the shit. Like that's not the route that I'm trying to go. You feel me? Right?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember ever a time you've made
the Goodfella
anyone
type
laugh.
What?
Flacco is funny.
Like,
Yeah,
I
if
feel like
you
people will
come on
laugh at you.
Nah,
For
listen.
sure.
Nah, honestly,
listen.
I find Flacco to be funny.
Yeah.
Like I get a laugh at him and I get a laugh with him. And
No, I laugh at your YouTube videos, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Plus,
man.
Flacco was able to laugh at himself, which is very important to be a
Yeah.
But
comedian.
he not one of those people that's like trying to be funny. Like he can just say something and it'll just be.
Yeah, that's
and that's
true.
the hiccup
Laugh,
because I
yeah.
feel like once he's trying to be funny, it's gonna lose all appeal. That's why I said let me ghostwrite something for you, bro.
Nah, man. Nah. But yeah, trust me, bro. For me, man, like I'm definitely gonna start taking this shit more seriously now. You feel me? In terms of the stand-up comedy, right? Because like right now, like because I'll be real, in terms of like the content that I consume, like I just consume like comedy reinforcement almost every day. You feel me? I'm keeping up with the beefs and dramas between, you know, Andrew Schultz and Rick Glassman, you feel me? And the Bobby and Kalila, right? Like, right? So like I just keep up with like the comedy shit now more than I keep up with the, you know, like with the rap shit, right? So
Can we see you and Danny Mullen on stage together very soon?
yeah, sure. You feel me? Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, listen, like I don't put Danny in the same class as Richard Spencer. You feel me? Like right,
You're right there.
Right now, me and like Richard Spencer doing anything together. That's a
Would you
dub.
ever do anything with Ari Shafir?
Now, look. So I fuck with Ari, but I haven't heard like the recent controversy yet.
There's another one. He's been in like 40, bro. What's the
real.
new one?
Damn.
Yo,
What's the new
Yuri, did you hear
controversy?
about what Tom Segura said about the washcloths?
Yeah.
What do you say about
He
washcloths?
said only poor people use washcloths.
No. He said black and poor, right?
Black and poor.
Yeah.
Which
But-
is true.
But be real though. Black folks can't be mad at a stereotype that they created, right? For example, we've seen all the TikToks about how white folks don't bathe, don't wash with washcloths, right?
And don't wash their legs and stuff.
And now they're mad that the white man is believing the stereotype that they created, bro. Like you can't create the stereotype and then get pissed off at the stereotype.
Then
too.
you-
Yeah,
I
and
feel
also
like-
Tom Segura is like that's not coming from any type of negative,
Yeah, he's Hispanic, right?
Side at all, right? It's like that. He's a comedian at the end of the day.
He has a Hispanic name, but if he committed a crime and
He's
the
white.
cops had to describe him, they would call him white.
Yeah, elderly white man probably or some shit like that.
The crazy thing is that they put poor and black. That's what threw me off because it's like, bro, just say black. We be all right.
Yeah, like I don't think that it's a poor. Like for example, like what's the alternative to like a washcloth? Because I don't know. Because I'm too poor, right? Like to know
The loofah?
Yeah, loofah.
Yeah, the loofah.
The
joint.
loofah, the exfoliating gloves.
Oh, I've never heard of a loofah before. I just use like washcloths.
Oh, I thought you'd be raw dogging the soap.
Nah. Like so, like here. So like, what's a loofah? Like it's a.
You probably
It's
seen it
like
in
the
a store
fucking
before.
wavy thing.
Ah, got
I don't know how to explain it.
Got you. No,
Pull
but
up
like
Very
loofah, Mikey.
textury.
nah. But Tom's second video was hilarious though, right? And he says like POV when a rich white man finally tries a washcloth, right? And then he put the washcloth on his body and picked it up. And it was like you know like ski marks, you know, and like all on the washcloth and shit like that, you know. But yeah, nah. Oh yeah, bro. Nah, Africans like and have that shit in like every every bathroom, like the ones on the far left though. Yeah, like Africans have this. I
Have
never
you
knew.
used one before?
Yeah.
I personally, I have tried to use a washcloth a long time ago because it was like I was at a hotel or some shit like that and I didn't have a loofah. I didn't like the experience. I like the experience of using a loofah more. It feels like it fucking like scratches my, or it gets into my skin better.
I just need a medium to apply the soap to my body. I can't raw dog the bar. So if I could put the soap on anything,
Yeah.
I'm good. Even if I wash up with paper towel or something like that, but it has to be something. I
The
can't
paper
go.
towel gonna break.
It's gonna break, but I can't go bar to body. I can't.
Nah, that's a fact.
So what? So do neither any of you guys y'all don't use washcloths?
No,
Just
I use
loofahs.
washcloths.
Now do y'all change the washcloth every day?
Yeah, that's the other thing is like how often do you like a loofah, you don't change it until it falls
No.
apart. What do you do with the washcloth?
You supposed to change the washcloth every day.
Every day?
Yes.
Wow, I'm a
7
nasty nigga, yo. That's crazy.
Real,
You
like,
have
my
to have
shit-
7 washcloths to go throughout the week. Like,
Shit.
I mean you can buy a pack of 6 at Ross for $2.
you're right, actually.
Still though, like as much as I don't change my washcloth, I'm probably the reason COVID started.
Damn.
Damn, low
You should
key.
change your washcloth as much as you change your drawers. I'm not gonna ask y'all how much y'all change your drawers, but the
We
washcloths
still not
collect.
talking every day.
Wow.
The
that-
washcloths collect a lot of bacteria just hanging up in the shower.
Oh,
That's why
I
they
wonder
say you're
about
not
loof-
supposed to wash your face in the shower either.
Oh,
I wonder.
man.
You're going straight from butt to face with the washcloth?
You don't go
You
ask
have
first,
to
Yuri.
have 2 washcloths. Oh, you gotta have 2 washcloths every day. One for the face, one for the body.
You don't need a washcloth with your face.
face
you
is
just
a part of my body.
You just wash it with your hands.
What?
Your
with
face.
You can wash with your hands too.
Yeah, you don't need the washcloth.
But you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower because all the like molecules and stuff is getting in your open pores on your face.
Wow, I didn't really
I ain't scared
know
of no
that.
molecules. I'm from the projects. Okay?
I shave in the shower, so it's like it feels like I'm really getting everything in my face at that point.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can like grow out like a full beard?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Like, why not do it then?
Cause I don't like them.
Oh, well, hey man, sure. Huh?
No, I think it'll be a little bit more filled in. Maybe, I don't know. I've never let it rock for a
Yeah,
longer.
grow like a thick.
Let
full
y'all
beard.
bears grow in.
I've never tried
Mikey
to
beard look
grow
like
it out.
dirt.
It might honestly be like Mikey's, where it's a little patchy, but it's like I don't like fucking facial hair. It's like it bugs me.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not for some reason. I don't know, like something about like just facial hair. I'm like, bruh, like I feel like I'm just gonna shave my face. Honestly, like I've thought about it. You know how some women will get laser things so that hair won't grow in certain areas anymore. Like, can you
You
laser?
really don't fuck with it like
Can you
that?
laser your face so that your hair will never grow back?
Yuri, that's borderline transgender. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, really?
Yeah, bro, that's borderline trans.
Like
bro.
it's a quarter transition to fucking cut off my beard.
Yeah, I respect your decisions and all that. Whatever you got going on, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. But I'm just letting you know, just in case that's not your goal.
Bro, it's annoying to shave all the time.
A
That's
beard
the thing.
can take a nigga from a 6 to a 10.
Trust me, I am a literal like 3 without this shit.
You shaving your fucking chin's just all crooked and shit.
Dude,
like
I got a jagged chin. I'm telling you, like it's real jagged.
The streets is saying Lush beard is a pussy magnet.
oh my god, he
Remember
does.
Lush without
one.
the beard?
He does look like a
Yes.
whole new man with a beard. That's for sure.
Shout out Lush One, man.
It adds
shout
like
out
some
Lush.
definition. It adds like a sharp line to a person who might not have a chiseled jawline. With the beard, you can create it.
That's what happened with Lush because he had like what cankles are. He had the neck version of that. It was just neck straight into chin. It was like a neck cankle. So
Oh damn.
once he got the beard, it's
no.
like okay, that's where your neck
That was-
is. Yeah,
That's where your neck is.
yeah.
We
Y'all
all
wanna-
figured
It
it
just
out.
gave him a neck. That's all. Women like necks.
Y'all want to get into the news?
I saw Vashti wrote she wants an update on the Nicki beef. Here's the update. Final update, guys. Fuck the Barbz. Worst people I've ever fucking dealt with in my life.
Yo,
Fucking
listen, man.
psychotic idiots.
Stand on it, man. Stand on
Bro,
it, bro.
I feel like they have a collective. However many, there was like thousands of people I was dealing with. I feel like
Gangsta Grizzlies.
collectively they have an IQ of 5, I believe. That's how terrible it was.
Canon.
So do the
Stand on it,
Barbz
man.
have anything on our chat?
What do you mean? Like on our chat?
Like our chat?
Oh, bro, I saw, people in our
No.
audience saying that like they were like, yo, they're like, No Jumper has a big audience, but they're like, we're not, ready to take on the Barbz, Yuri. Like, so you're on your own type shit.
So are you trying to continue this beef or are you
No,
trying
I'm not trying to continue beef.
Because you
I'm
just said
just-
fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them forever. They've said things, irredeemable things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Few
But,
That's why this
you're
family
not
members,
trying to
that's-
continue it?
Well,
It kind of sounds like you asking them to come back.
Vashti wants an update, so that's the update. Is fuck them forever.
Yuri, listen, Yuri. If I'm you, like the lady in Who Docs Your Family, it's up with her for life.
What you mean, Doxter family?
Bro,
Yeah.
she's like I would. It's like I don't know. I feel like I would never, even on my worst enemy, wish that lady's life on anyone. Which is like when I talked to her, she sounded like she was maybe in her 30s or 40s, like an older, well, not old, but like she's not a young woman anymore, but like she sounded like an older person at this point, and she's dedicating her whole life to Nicki fucking Minaj, bro. How
wait, she's
depressing.
a 40-year-old
Wait, what?
Barb?
Bro, how
happened?
sad of a lifestyle or of a life do you have to like live to fucking dedicate your whole existence to basically running a fan page where you curate a toxic audience and just do fucking evil things? It's like, bro, she for sure is never gonna be in a happy, loving relationship. She's never gonna have any kids. She's never gonna have a husband.
Ooh.
She's gonna die a depressed ass lady.
He said he
Fuck
want
her.
more smoke.
Fuck
Yeah.
her.
Oh, let me say this: if you're a 40-year-old Barb, like it's okay to be
Bruh.
a 40-year-old Nicki Minaj fan, but if you're a 40-year-old Barb, take your ass to work. Okay, staying home all day and watching JG Wentworth commercials and all that shit is not the lifestyle you want to live. Take your ass to work, and furthermore, feed your kids. Because I'm assuming you got kids. And you
I doubt she
neglected them
does.
for Nicki.
I doubt any man wants to deal with a lady
Court,
like
are you
that.
asking for smoke too?
I'm Westside Harmonious Gang. So
Let's
what we
go.
doing?
Let's go.
Shit, bro.
Bro, the shit, no, yeah, it's like, basically that's it. I'm not talking about them anymore, but if anyone ever asks, fuck them.
Yeah, please don't, bro, because I'm capping. You are on your own
That's free clout.
The Barbz ain't to be fucked with.
at all.
What do they do? Nothing. They just wasted their time.
But who wants to wake up to all those comments and people all in their messages and all that kind of
I
stuff?
was chilling, dude.
One thing I hate is freaking chaos.
I had a ball. I was chilling. They were the ones fucking losing their minds because I said,
If you post a man's like family and their address and their workplace, all type of weird shit, bro. Like, you gotta.
And when you're, you
gotta stand on that, man.
Yeah.
But what is the Reddit?
What?
What is the No Jumper Reddit?
What about it? What is it?
Oh yeah, you saying they do the same thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
They haven't done anything like that to me.
Yo, if y'all Reddit niggas dox me, I'm gonna start wild. Just know that. Just know that. This ain't no regular shit going on, bro. I'll be in the Reddit whipping ass.
They know what I'm talking about.
I'm confused.
I'm not challenging y'all, by the way. That's not a challenge. Because y'all will try just off me saying some tough shit. I wasn't even being tough. I was just being suggestive.
All right, yo, so I'm curious to see if Flacco's opinion on this whole story, because this has been kind of crazy the past 3-4 days. But Charleston White goes on a racist rant against China Mac, and apparently, was this an old video or is this a recent thing? Because it seemed like to be an old video from back in the day that they like found, you know.
Well, so we were the first one to like post this video. Now, yeah, the video was resurfacing across like Twitter and shit, like through fans and shit.
It's an old video. That's what I thought. It's from back.
Well, no. So like China Max says that it's new.
Old or new, regardless, it's you know, not right to be saying shit like that at all.
Now there is some old videos from a while back where he's saying like similar things, and there's even old videos back where he's saying the opposite thing. You know, right? Like right. So you know, I guess I don't know, but. I can't read, so like, let somebody like read the story.
We all know he's out of his mind at this point.
No. We can't play on YouTube. No, hell nah.
Okay.
Hell
that might be a little bit too crazy.
Some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Basically,
is Charleston White the black Richard Spencer?
I think he's just like loony, dude. I think he's just crazy. Like, I feel like there's like Flacco was saying, he doesn't really stand on one thing. He just talks shit just to talk shit.
Yeah. Like Richard Spencer actually believes like what he be saying, right? Or did believe it. Like Charleston White, if there's a video that like came out of you saying them Asian folks don't bother nobody, but them Asian folks look out for black folks. Black folks, y'all better leave them Asian folks alone.
Yeah, but
this video that drops into like it's kind of like contradicting, you know.
At some point. It looks like he's willing to die for it, bro. So he might believe in it because he's not like completely safe. He's not getting safer after saying stuff like that.
You know what's crazy, right? Is somebody like commented that exact same thing, right? Like you just said in this video, like the longer version, and his response to that was, "Shit, I'm gonna show you niggas and how to go viral," right? So like he says like, right,
wow.
Right. So like he's doing this just like to go viral, man. But
how old is he?
Like 52, but like here's the full
52-year-old cloud chaser.
It's crazy, right?
Charleston White get a job.
We haven't told what happened.
Yeah, so here's the story. So
and Vashai hates when we don't read the script.
Yeah,
shucks. Sorry about that, Vashai.
Can't see, so like one of y'all can read it.
Okay, so basically, Charleston White receives backlash for his racist rants on China Mac. China Mac said that he is going to hold Charleston White accountable for his Asian hate when it comes to New York, April 30th for a comedy show. Live Nation canceled Charleston White and DJ Akademiks' upcoming live show in New York following White's racist rant against China Mac and the Chinese. Charleston White says he canceled his own show in New York because he is scared of China Mac. So yeah, basically this whole post came out saying Live Nation canceled the show, and it seemed pretty apparent that Live Nation did it, but then Charleston White came out with the video saying that no, he's like he said China Mac was threatening to pull up on me and hurt me or even kill me, and he's like the venue was not going to let me in with a gun and they were only going to let me in with a 3-inch knife, so I said I canceled it, and that's obviously
show to cancel.
Yeah, that's cap.
Yeah, right. So look, he's lying because like it's academic show, not you feel me, like not his show. You feel me? And he's just like a headliner who's coming to perform, right? So so he's lying. Now here's the general take on this. Now when I first seen this, when I first like watched the video, was I shocked? No, because like I've seen Charleston White say the exact same thing about other people's kids specifically, right? Now,
does anyone have a lighter here? Sorry.
Nah.
Okay.
But him being canceled or like this show being canceled, one, it's a great thing for everybody, right? But then two,
great.
The show being canceled, yeah, like right, yeah.
Well, it's not great for Akademiks, probably. You know what I mean? Like he's probably pretty bummed about it.
Yeah, right. But if it wasn't gonna get canceled, then Charleston White would have performed. You feel me? So it's kind of
I'm not saying like he should have been able to perform. I'm glad they canceled it, but it's just like how do you think Akademiks feels like about this. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, he is kind of at fault for even wanting to do a collab show with someone like a Charleston White. But it's like at the end of the day, they could have just booted Charleston White and left Akademiks on it.
Well, here, right? So like, I could have prevented this though, like by just saying I Charleston White, you feel me? You know, and you're off the show, right? But here's the thing though, like my like initial like just jerk reaction was, damn, bro. Like remember like how like last week when I told y'all that like I don't really be categorizing like the quote unquote hood gangsters as gangsters, right? Because like when Charleston White was out here saying F y'all dissing, you know, like dead rappers that we all love. For example, Charleston White says F a bunch of dead LA rappers who we loved, and then came to LA, got a 20-piece to be on a podcast. So he said F dead LA rappers and came to LA and got 20,000 for a podcast, and nobody was held
Who
accountable.
podcast was he on?
I forgot, right? But I'm gonna actually look that up, right? Feel me, right? But like, if he came, got a walkthrough, was taking all type of videos and photos in LA after saying that, and nothing was done, but then Charleston White say, "Yo, F these Asian folks," right? And an Asian dude stood up and showed y'all what being gangster really is. You feel me? And shut that shit down. Come on now, you feel me, man? Like, you know, as black folks, man, and we got to stand up and hold niggas accountable, bro, because that Asian man called China Mac and he wasn't going for it, you feel me? And he spoke up and applied pressure and got Live Nation to like cancel everything. Why the fuck hasn't Live Nation, these podcasting niggas, right, these other events that Charleston White do, you know, comedy at, why hasn't anybody else canceled, you know, like Charleston White shit, you know? Because why? Because we have no power. You know, it's that simple.
What kind of show were they doing? Was it like it was a comedy show? It was a live podcast? What were they
Like
doing
stand
together?
up.
A comedy show.
Yeah, Charleston White does stand up.
It's not really I don't know, there's other comedians out there that have this like whole thing where they just say the most craziest thing possible to get a reaction out of the crowd, and that's their whole shtick, you know, that's their whole like kind of a thing, like how they get a reaction out of people on stage. And I feel like Charleston White has that, but at a certain point, it's like, what are you listening to? I can't see him making people laugh on stage. Like, what is he just gonna go on a racist rant, and all the racists in the group are gonna be like, woohoo, yeah.
He's funny on stage.
I didn't even know he had fans like that to do.
Right?
A show, a Live Nation show.
Yeah. Now listen.
Nah, it's more so academic show, but Akademiks booked him for it.
That's like a little
Akademiks could
guess.
definitely get a
Yeah.
Live Nation venue, but I don't think Charleston White could.
I think Akademiks could have held that show down on his own. I don't think he needed a
He
Charleston
should've.
White.
You guys think Charleston
should've
White
been
is a good
taken off the
example of like any publicity is good publicity, because it's like he just goes viral all the time for the most negative thing possible, and it seems like he's making $20,000. He's still making money here, you know.
For a walkthrough, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, is this a good example of like, do anything to be popular and you'll make money at this point? You know what I mean?
He's a great example of the more we talk about him, the bigger his ratings are.
No, exactly. That's the other
Because
thing. Yeah.
We're the people that, I mean, not just us, but I mean, the people are the people that's making him famous.
No facts.
If you put a Goofy on Goofy Time and nobody, you know, entertain him or anything like that, then you won't hear nothing from him. But we keep continuing to feed into everything he does. Ak is smart. Ak knows I can book this man for a show and people want to come up here and they want to see him.
Yeah.
I know that people gonna pay for it. So I mean, we the people that's feeding into this.
And at the end of the day, I feel like at this point, like Charleston White just like propagates racism. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
any form or fashion towards any type of culture or different types of groups of people, he does it all the time. And at this point, it's just like, by working with him or by like putting him on platforms, it's like now this is really a good example of someone who's pushing racist ideologies, you know what I mean, into everyone's heads.
Even if y'all remember the clips of him saying that he rapes white women,
Jeez.
Yeah.
like why are we still championing this man? Like,
Bruh.
I feel like he's burning
Hold on.
the. Oh, go ahead.
No.
I feel like he's burning the candle at both ends, because eventually people are gonna stop listening, right? And when people stop listening, they're not gonna start listening again. Like, he doesn't have anything endearing where it's like, man, I miss Charleston White.
True.
Like, it's the same thing with 6ix9ine. He was burning the candle at both ends, and then he officially like burnt the whole shit when he snitched. So
Nah, bro. So like, here's the thing, right? Like, for example, like with 6ix9ine, and let's say Charleston White, right? Charleston White don't have to do this like shock jockey shit, right? Like when you hear him speak, just like just like speak about these critical things in our community, bro, like the dude is, like, and he's on point, right? And he's sharp with his mind. He's a great speaker, a great orator. You feel me?
Charleston White.
Yeah, right. And like he has these great critical analysis and think pieces, right? So he could do that and still shine. Like he don't have to do this shock jockey ish, right? But here's the thing, though. Like we realize in our community, bro, that if you're speaking that good shit, you feel me? Like if you're speaking that positive shit, niggas ain't trying to hear you. You feel me, right? So maybe he felt like he had to go down this route, but you've gotten enough notoriety to where you don't have to do this no more. But you've said some things though to where there's no going back to it. Now, if he would have straddled that fence of the trolling ish and shit, right? You feel me? And just kept it to F the gangsters, cool. But once you take it from saying F the gangsters, which majority of the country would not disagree with, and then you transition it into baby should be raped, nah.
He said that?
Yeah.
See, that's the type of shit that throws me off because I've been told by multiple people that he has a more grand purpose and he has a better message that gets overshadowed because of all this crazy wild takes that he has. And it's just something to where he has another agenda and he's trying to help gang members and things like that. But I just never see that. We just only hear crazy shit like what you just said.
Not right. Look, so, and there's one time that I thought that was when him and Crip Mac was going back and forth, right? In all month. I'm talking about beefing. Mm-hmm. And then when Crip Mac got DP'd and he came online and he actually was shedding tears for Crip Mac and saying, damn, homie, you got purpose, homie, get away from niggas. You feel me?
It was genuine?
Yeah, crying. You feel me? Legit, crying, breaking down. So if he got that much love and in his heart for Crip Mac, and then that shows me that back and forth was him just trying to I guess wake him up. And so he does have some type of good to him, man. But he's just taking it to a point right now to where fuck what your mission is, fuck what your message is, dog.
The message is being lost in all those crazy shit. He's doing.
Bro. Once you say that, babies should be R-word and killed and fed to alligators. Once you say, bro, he says, he said Asian babies should be raped and killed and fed to the alligators.
Whoa.
Come on.
R-worded.
No, I know.
That's crazy to me, right?
No, bro, that's beyond crazy.
Right, but again, this ain't the first time he said it though. And he said that Mav Hoffa daughters should be effed. You feel me? And, right? So he has said this about multiple babies and kids in the past, right? But Charleston White hasn't been held accountable because we, as black folks, as melanated people, we don't be holding our own accountable, right? Because we don't give a fuck.
Or do you feel like it's because he's a clown, basically? You know what I mean? When he's just saying such ridiculous things, it's you're not gonna just, you're gonna beat up someone who's being disrespectful and who has who's has a little reason behind it. But a person who's being disrespectful just to be disrespectful and they do it to everyone, at a certain point you're just gonna turn a blind eye and be like, whatever. He does this every week, all week.
Yuri, question though, right? So why do you think Charleston White was comfortable pulling up in Baton Rouge, in Houston, in LA? But when the Asian mob told this nigga, if we see you in New York, it's your ass.
It wasn't.
And he said, I'm good.
It wasn't so much the Asian mob. It was the stipulations in New York.
Yeah, right?
You can't get away with having a gun on you in New York. Especially, let's say you go through security find a gun on you. Mm-hmm. Security could call the cops on you, bro. And a lot of them do. They're not trying to deal with all of that.
Is armed security even more expensive in New York because the guns are illegal?
I would assume so, bro. I ain't never had no security in New York, but...
Yeah.
Where's Charleston White from?
Texas.
Yeah, from Fort Lauderdale, I think. No,
Fort Worth?
Yeah. Fort Worth, Texas. You feel me?
Outside of Dallas.
Bro, listen, bro, and he pulled up in Chicago after saying fucking Vaughn.
Yeah, because you can hold that blick.
Come on.
Anywhere you can hold a blick, he gonna be there. But if he can't have his own, setup, he not gonna be there.
But tell me this from you guys' own knowledge, is he pulling up frontlining or he pulling up ducked off?
Frontline. He be frontlining. He be in diners and all that. Black Lives Matter, somebody from there, they pulled up on him in a diner.
He's always with a big group, though.
He was with a table full of women that time though. Like he was the
That's true.
the person who's supposed to protect. I guess he ain't had protection.
It's because Charleston White do not respect the force of niggas. You feel me? Right? It's simple, right? But bro, it's simple, and he don't respect the force that niggas is threatening him with. But when them Asian mafia say, yo, bro, you pull up, we on that ass. That show is not going. Now again, he could have easily. I'm sure Akademiks would have had 1,000 security guards outside.
Bro, not too long ago in LA, we had a rapper get shot in a car in in Beverly Hills, damn near. It was like a really nice area.
Oh, where? Who?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about. It was 2 rappers in the car.
Yeah,
And one got shot. I can't think of who it is though.
Fuck, dude. The name's like it's on the.
What's the dude that said he didn't want to be from 60s no more?
Oh, Quanaranga?
Yeah. So
The one who was
remember.
in the car with him.
Oh, Lil Pop.
Remember that happened, right? And
Yeah.
like, there's other examples of like blatant, crazy, murders happening in like midday in nice ass areas because people have problems with other people. Charleston White, do you think he like plays on the fact that like, oh, they won't do this to me in a diner, like I'll be fine, or do you think he's really just feels safe because he always has a gun with him?
Listen, like, bro, I done seen 1,000 niggas die like with a gun in a lap, right?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So
too.
I don't even think he cares about like the gun part. I just don't think that he respects the force. Because bro, listen, bro. Because look, if Charleston White went to New York and did a podcast with some Asian podcast right now, that Asian podcast will be held accountable and ran up out that building by them Asian niggas. If Charleston White goes to Chicago and does a podcast after St. fucking Vaughn, ain't nothing happen.
You ever been in New York?
Me?
Yeah.
I drove past it. Well, I drove through it, yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Everything in New York is on camera. All of the
I
cameras.
know K5, we've seen it. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and all of the cameras, like they the NYPD has jurisdiction, right? So they can have anything, bro. Anything. You can't do shit.
Of course.
And now, along with that, street niggas like the ones he's talking to,
Yeah.
they don't rock with the police, bro. They don't rock with niggas who's gonna call the police. He's safe because they know he gonna call the police. So to get him out of here, you gotta take him all the way out. Because if you leave any breath in him, he's calling the cops, right?
The facts, of course.
So you either gonna do this attempted murder for leaving him alive, or you gonna do the 25 because you gonna get caught for murdering him anyway.
Yeah.
Because people don't commit perfect murders. It's not a thing anymore. It's too much forensics.
Of course.
So yeah, Charleston White is safe because he know who to mess with.
But that's it though, right? Like, for example, like,
He's messed with everyone at this point.
Yeah, because
right?
ain't nobody gonna try to kill him because you don't want to go that far because that's 25.
That's what I'm thinking. People are thinking like, bro, am I really gonna throw my life away over this guy who's gonna, he's gonna continue to do this?
He's more like your drunk uncle. Everybody got that drunk weird uncle who just be running their mouth and talking, and you just let him talk, and you act like you don't even see him.
But imagine that drunk uncle is viral out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's it. And everyone knows their name.
I mean, Welven was viral.
yeah, that's true.
He's still alive.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes, he is.
And he's in Vegas right now too, I think.
Shout out to Welven.
How do you know?
I done seen mad videos of him just like and like on the strip, just passed out.
Bro, I saw
He
this.
been out here too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I saw this funny random clip recently. You know this Instagram called Street People of Los Angeles?
No.
And basically, I followed this that Instagram page, and they posted this one video of this guy on Hollywood Boulevard where he's like filming like a crackhead on the street on the sidewalk smoking out of a pookie. And he comes up to him going like, dude, like, why are you doing this right here? He's like, there's like families and kids walking by. He's like, why are you smoking right here? The guy's just like, fucking shrugging his shoulders. And he's just like, kind of just like telling him like, bro, don't be doing this right here. There's families walking by, blah, blah. Like, he's just like giving him shit. And then out of nowhere, Welven just walks into the angle and he's like, Welven, get out of here, bro. Come on, man. And then he just continues like berating this crackhead. And the way he nonchalantly just like shrugged off Welven, I'm like, he's just a local at this point, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I thought that was so funny.
Oh,
We
no,
got
that's
more
fine.
news. Akademiks went off on Metro Boomin because Metro asked to not be posted on Axe page.
Can you request such a thing?
Well, yeah, right. But let's play it.
Door, I kicked open the door my own self. I'm not about to let no bitch ass producer from no Atlanta who was crying a couple months ago over 20 different things tell me what and what I can't post. Get off of my page, you sensitive little bitch. You too sensitive.
Big act, man.
I don't want to hear you with your Kleenex and your sniffles when you come to my fucking page. Oh my god. It's where the fucking animals and the ruthless niggas be in the comment section. They comment on everything. They make fat jokes about me every fucking day. I gotta live with it.
Big guy.
This little fucking moist ass eyes nigga. He crying after a 2 mile per hour wind. Don't post me no more. Shut the fuck up.
Oh
Block
my
me,
god.
restrict me. I don't care. Keep your sensitive little tweeny fingers out of my comment section. Because you must have been gassed up. If Metro don't trust you, I'm going to shoot you. You ain't doing shit, and neither is Future 2.
Damn.
Yeah, you look, right? Yeah, so here's the post, right? But here's the thing, though. Is at the time, Metro and Hit Boy, you know, like mentioned Metro, right? You feel me? In an unfavorable light. So then Metro posted this.
Where he said, hey, I'm politely asking one more time that you please not post me or anything to do with me on this page. Thanks.
Yeah, no, right? But yeah, right.
And then
Metro posted to stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. And like he posted this after Hit Boy dissed him. So obviously Akademiks posted this because this is like a direct shot at Hit Boy, right?
Yeah.
So now Metro hopped in, the comment section saying stop playing with me. But here's the thing though. Here's why I didn't like about Axe Rant, where he says a month ago you was crying about some miscellaneous things. Like Metro lost his mom. You feel me? Right. So right.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So like the crying could have possibly been because he's dealing with his mother loss, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's the only part I didn't agree with, but the other parts of like.
You can't go to Fox News as a celebrity and be like, please Fox News or please TMZ, don't post me. You know what I mean? Like
you can't do a cease and desist.
Nah,
you can potentially sue for defamation, but like usually big media pages are very careful how they phrase things. You know what I mean? Like and they'll just be like, bro, like I'm just reporting on the news. Sorry.
If somebody asked you guys to stop talking about them on y'all podcast, would you?
Fuck no. Like, wait, hold up. Like, if somebody says, yo, listen, if I comment a news headline and become very viral news, don't talk about me still? No, right? Like, it's your news,
My thing is, I'm going to stop reporting news on you, but I'm going to disrespect the hell out of you without saying your name. Because you asked me not to say your name, I'm going to respect your wishes. But let's say it's like Yuri. Yuri be like, yo, don't report on me no more. Don't say my name. I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's a weirdo in a black and purple shirt. That's like, I say some shit like that. Where I'm going to say everything that describe you but your name. And then I'm still going to talk about you.
It's like the Streisand effect they talk about, like which is like you try to hide something and you tell people not to talk about it, they're gonna talk about it even more. Now you become Lord Voldemort. That's how everyone's gonna meme about you, be like, oh, don't talk about him, blah blah blah. He's crazy, but it's like I feel like I don't know. Flacco brings up a good point with like with Metro with what Metro's been going through, but at the same time, you can't ask a huge media page to stop posting it. They're just not going to do it.
Especially
so nobody has ever told y'all not to talk about them, and y'all kept doing it.
I don't really do content revolving around the news like off No Jumper. It's like usually about like what I have going on or like things that I find interesting.
No, a dude from New York called Nas EBK, and he told me, yo, like
the one that was recently arrested
for murder.
No. Sorry. Nas Blicky.
Okay.
Sorry. Nas Blicky told me, right?
Wasn't he arrested for murder?
I think he was arrested for like conspiracy some shit, right?
Conspiracy for murder?
I think so, right? Right? No, right? But and he got shot, and I did like a full breakdown, full coverage, and he and hopped in my in IG DMs crying about it, right? Feel me? And I said, bro, listen, and I ain't picking sides because whatever y'all got going on in like New York, I could give a fuck about, you feel me? But I'm still gonna cover this shit, right? So yeah, bro, you feel me? Can't nobody tell me not to cover them when it comes to news, bro.
In the hood, if somebody tell you to keep their name out of your mouth and you don't want to fight them, you keep their name out of your mouth.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll be with the bullshit. So once somebody say don't talk about them, I'm basically we might as well fight right there because I'm gonna talk about you. Mm-hmm. But and
it's to me too. It's just like common decency. Like if I ask you not to talk about me, just don't fucking talk about me.
Women, I respect that. The only time that ever happened to me, I was cracking mad jokes on Lil Mama, right?
Yeah.
Her brother hit me up and was like, yo. And really banged on me too on some New York Crip shit, and he was like, "Yo, don't talk about my sister no more. I'm dead ass. You gonna see what she about, whatever." The next fucking episode I was on, I was like, "Man, little mama ain't shit. Fuck."
Oh my god,
straight up because I didn't do it to disrespect her. The first time I was just making a joke, but the second time I did it because he came out his face.
Of course.
But now me and him cool.
But also in this situation with like I feel like rappers or something that Flacco might report on, the dude hits you up saying please don't report on it. It's like everyone does such a poor job of like keeping their shit secret. Everyone posts everything. Everyone like will do something crazy, sus or sketchy or whatever it is, and then post about it, or even have some something out there that like can trace them back to this crime or whatever it is, and then they get mad when someone just puts it together easily. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the other half of it. So that's a good point. If you don't want something to be a headline, don't even bring attention to it. Don't post it. Don't put the shit on your story because
don't make a lyric about it.
You as a celebrity, you're going to be a headline. Not like that. Like me and Flacco, we do social media. We be looking for shit to make headlines.
But does Ak
that's just how it is.
Does Ak often post Metro?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But he could probably also have some sort of like he probably just don't fuck with him.
Nah,
Metro probably just don't fuck with Ak. So he probably like don't he probably like don't post about me if they just don't, if he just don't fuck with him.
bro, like, no, it's
Because
crazy.
he's not going to hit the, don't disrespect, I'm sorry, Flacco. You're not going to tell baller alert or
Exactly.
shade.
Exactly.
That's why I think it's more personal towards Ak. And that's the difference when you're the face of your platform.
Yeah, of course.
Because
That's
when you
true.
don't know who to contact and stuff like that, you might get in their comments, but it's not going to get that personal. It's so personal because Ak directly speaks, he gives his opinion on these situations.
And also, you're right. Like
stuff.
when you see a shade room, it sounds more like a company. When you see Akademiks, you see a person. You're like, bro,
Just
this dude.
The same way how people directly go to Adam. Whole time Flacco posted.
Yeah.
Like,
No fact.
but Flacco's not the face. Adam's the face. Akademiks is the face. So it become more personal when you know who's running the account or the company.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nah, bro. And these like dudes, right? Like,
Oh shit,
what the
my
hell?
fault.
Imagine I had to dive in there and grab it. Boom, thank you.
Nah, listen, like these dudes gotta realize, bro, like, like this shit ain't the streets, right? And that's why I always say, right, is the lowest like totem pole of any organization or like industry never dictates the rules and regulations of it, right? So how come like the street niggas, right, who started rapping, started doing something, that's productive, right? And they became entertainers. So like you don't get to bring your street rules into an industry and then have your street rules try to dictate these industries, right? So again, back in the streets, you feel me? And if you say, listen, do not talk about me, cool, you feel me? It's either violence or don't do it. Here in the rap industry, or bro, it's media, meaning like, bro, it's our job to cover the news. So if you don't want to be newsworthy, go back to the hood, say fuck rap, you feel me? And we won't give a fuck about how many niggas you done killed, robbed, shot. You feel me?
When you know who you dealing with, and if you know who you dealing with, and you disrespecting somebody that's from that type of mentality, then you got to stand on that shit when they get at you.
The thing is, you can't tell somebody what to do unless you prepare for them to ask you what you gonna do if I don't.
Yes.
Because that is always at play. So like if you're not prepared to do what you got to do or what you want to do if they don't, then don't even tell them in the first place. Just live a less newsworthy life. Be more private.
Yeah.
Yo, listen up, right? So look, and then also like be clear though, like reporting and disrespecting are two different things, right? Meaning like an Ak just posting that after Hit Boy dissed Metro, Ak posting a subliminal response for Metro. That's not disrespect.
No, that's just following that's journalism.
Yeah.
That's just following the beef. But
Right.
it becomes disrespect when I ask you not to do it and then you go on a rant yelling at me.
Yeah, but there's also
Yeah, that's
such
true.
thing as living too much of a newsworthy life. There was a point where G Herbo and Lil Bibby received the same amount of coverage. G Herbo went with a more newsworthy life, and now he's getting more coverage. The whole time Juice WRLD was popping, they didn't really reference Lil Bibby so much. He had the #1 artist in the game. So it's like when you live a more newsworthy life and you out here and you posting, it's going to happen, dude. That's
Lil
why-
Baby lives a little more private lifestyle. We see
Exactly.
less about him because he probably wants it like that.
And then
you know?
when he step out and his son has a birthday party or something like that, same thing with Offset. That's when you see the tabloid stuff, and that's the only pictures they done sent in.
Also, too, a lot of these celebrities, they know what's about to make the headlines. They know the type of shit that they're going to post, that people are going to talk about. Then they probably use it for a run. and go ahead and drop a song or album following that, or drop tour dates or whatever the case. Just like the people y'all just mentioned, they know to be quiet because they know that their star power, they're so much of a celebrity that it's going to be a fucking headline.
Yeah.
And then there's those people like Jay-Z or Beyonce. You don't hear nothing about them.
Of course.
Right.
Well, but also with the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncés and the Taylor Swifts and like that whole other sphere of like mega, pop stars, there are, small YouTubers and small journalists who cover their drama and their shit. They'll get cease and desist.
That's why I said
that. Like they'll threaten them with like lawsuits and shit like that. Where I feel like you have two worlds, where you have the world of like someone's gonna threaten to pull up on you, or someone's gonna threaten to sue you. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to choose as a journalist, like what's worth it to you. Like, what do I want to cover here?
I believe, and Flacco, you probably might know a little more about this. Was it Tasha K that Cardi B sued?
Yeah, Tasha K.
About it was like some incident that happened, and she reported. Did she report it wrong or?
Oh shit.
So pretty much like Tasha K was running with this story for years that Cardi B has herpes, right?
Oh.
And she said that.
I thought it was some strip club shit. I don't even want to bring that back up. I didn't know that. I thought it was a strip club fight.
Yeah, right? And Tasha K claims that her and that her proof for like that Cardi B and had herpes was an old interview from a Cardi B op, and like Cardi B like told like these different stories, and that she's seen a cold sore on Cardi B's lips. So Cardi B like took her to court and got an HPV test, a herpes test, and came back that she didn't have herpes. So then Tasha K had to pay up.
Defamation of character.
Yeah, you feel me?
She was not saying allegedly, probably.
Nah, now though, like Tasha K is real careful now. You feel me with everything she puts out now, right? Which is a good thing, right? You feel me? That again, like I fuck with Tasha K, right? I think that she's needed. I think that she's talented as fuck.
Yeah.
But Cardi suing her has been for the greater good, right? Because now Tasha K is kind of like reeling it in. You feel me? Being more journalistic and shit. You feel me?
She got boundaries now.
Right, right. Listen though, but hey, right. So like back to Metro though. Why wasn't Metro telling Akademiks stop posting me when Akademiks was campaigning and championing for Metro going #1 as a producer? You feel me? Like when Ak was bigging up his album and promoting it for free, right? And he ain't tell Ak to stop posting him then, but then when Ak posts a very newsworthy thing about you that's not in your best favor, now like you want, man, come on, bro. Like, it's just straight up hypocritical, man. But
but didn't Ak just post Metro? He sold his catalog recently, right?
Yeah, for 70 M's.
Yeah, but Akademiks posted that and said Metro sold his catalog W or L, which is how he posts everything, right?
Yeah,
but somebody might take that personal, especially if they read in the comments and you got a bunch of people saying L, you sold out, whatever. Like you should have waited.
Yo,
but that's why it's not personal. That's why I think a lot of celebrities be thinking that this type of stuff is personal. Act not personally attacking him and posting his response to who was it? To Hit Boy?
Yeah.
He not personally doing that. It's just he reporting on that's a part of the news today.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I think people like they kind of take it personal.
And you have to be like kind of like you have to know the content creator, and you have to be used to the types of content that they put out. Where like the W or L thing, you know what I mean? Like for a person that doesn't really keep up with Akademiks and they see that, they might be like, oh wow, like is he trying to say I took an L here? But for someone that keeps up with this content, they'll be like, oh okay, he's doing the same thing he is to everyone else. It's like I feel like
Ak is being consistent.
He's being consistent, but as a celebrity, it's like either you have to be a little bit social media savvy, or you got to hire some like 22, 23-year-old person around you who you can show a post to and be like, hey man, what do I think? What should I think about this? And they'll tell you like, oh no, Akademiks is fucking around. That's
that's why I feel like it's more about the person rather than it's about it being posted. Because I'm going to assume that Ak is not the only account that posted that, right?
Probably not. Yeah.
I mean, everybody probably reported on it, but it's because it's coming. Who it's coming from?
Of course. Yo, right? But like, I think that 22 years old is too late. Like hire like hire like 14-year-olds, like cause look, like half these dudes, right? Like half the rappers that I see is like who you know, and who's having a hard time like with the media, these dudes were dudes who were too cool, right, like, for like the internet, right? Because for example, like
that's what I was talking
right?
about. Like they don't care to even like know
Exactly.
what the hell is going on in the internet world, and then they get mad about it. It's
So,
like,
yeah,
bro,
man,
like
hold on, so y'all gonna let him cook with the child
I know, I was
labor?
gonna- yeah.
Right? Child labor is crazy. 14?
bro, listen, right back in my day, right? I was the biggest internet troll on Twitter at like 11, 12, 13, 14 years old.
Don't
Feel
come
me?
in here with a 14-year-old.
You feel me,
bro.
right? No,
Shame on you.
No, right?
Did you have good work ethic though? If someone were paying you to like do something, you think you would be like being consistent and everything?
Bro, hey, right, because like, for example, right, like,
These trolls is that young?
yeah, what? Bro, younger. Like,
I
bro,
think maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's rare to find a 14-year-old who just knows everything about everything already,
Bro,
right?
14-year-olds is out here leaking albums.
Okay,
What?
you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
no, that's too late,
Yeah.
yeah. 11 and 10-year-olds out here doing, yeah, like,
See,
bro,
in 5th grade, come on.
I'm telling you, bro, yeah.
5th graders?
Yeah, that's
That's
Hell
crazy.
no.
right?
I mean, I guess 5th grade, I was into hip hop and shit
I
like
was
that.
in the
But
Legos.
We don't
I don't think I
understand.
was like disrespectful though.
We don't understand
There you
how computer and internet savvy the kids are now. You know what I mean? Especially the kids who are being born 2000 and up. Like,
Yeah.
they
I was coding MySpace pages.
Exactly. You feel me?
Damn.
Yo.
I was coding
I
Black
was
Planet
I was
pages.
literally a computer dork. My daddy had me sitting in front of the computer 8 hours a day while he go to work, and I knew how to do everything on the computer.
MySpace. Yo, I had MySpace for like a year though.
That was probably the last year.
Probably
they
last
launched
year.
it.
You
Yeah.
feel
Cause
me?
isn't it like SoundCloud now?
Nah.
Let's see what MySpace look like, Mikey. I
It's-
think it's like a music.
Yeah, it looks so lame now.
Yeah, no.
I knew MySpace was over when I seen this nigga Tom on Instagram.
I remember
bro,
that.
Have y'all seen Tom Instagram?
It's
Nah.
nice. He takes some beautiful pictures.
He's literally just traveling the world.
He
Yo,
be traveling.
Man. And Tom don't even
He
be
got
showing
400
his
M's,
blood.
right? Yeah. So yeah, feel me? Like, so
Who the hell is still keeping MySpace alive? I need to know who's keeping MySpace alive.
Yo, I wish I remember my password. My MySpace looks stupid.
It's going now though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you can't even log back in, dude. That's what sucks. Is like I wish I could go back and
I feel
find all
like
my
I
old
logged in a
photos.
couple years ago. Did you use PhotoBucket?
No.
No.
All my stuff on PhotoBucket. I still got my PhotoBucket.
Maybe I
password.
should try to see if I have a photo bucket account.
Shit, whatever happened to TweetVid, man? I probably got some shit on TweetVid.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's
You
that?
you wasn't able to post. Oh, I'm old. Damn. You wasn't able to post videos on Twitter at first, so you had to use this website called TweetVid.
Okay, I do remember that. Because I remember when you watched the video, it would take you to a whole nother website.
Hell yeah.
Yo, no. Remember the time though, like when like IG had no DMs, and you used to like shoot your shot in the comment section. Those were the
You
days,
had to
man.
be
You used to shoot your
starving.
shot.
I know, right?
You
Those
had
were
to
the days,
be, but
man.
you would go to like an old picture or something, right?
Old joint, yeah.
Oh, you had to be starving to get in somebody comments like that.
Man, what?
Nah,
yeah,
that's wild.
those joints, man. Nigga, what man? Come on now, bro. Listen, IG
Because
back
I
in
feel
those
like
days.
you haven't always been able to delete.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
You haven't been always able to delete comments.
Yeah, it used to be only the account owner could. No. Yeah. I think you were able to delete. You could
Yeah.
delete anything you post on there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
But how do you take the conversation somewhere else? Like you just put your phone number in the chat or in the comments?
Yeah.
Here's my phone number. Take it and delete.
Yep.
Of course.
Oh
You
my
feel me?
God.
Man, bro, those were the days, man.
I want to see how old the chat is. Put fire emojis in the chat if y'all was sliding in comments to tala somebody.
Yeah, man.
I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be back in a
No,
second.
man. Nah, but bro, like IG, IG, like during those days, man, like what's the shit though? Like I still have like my old joint like from my high school, bro. Where, bro, I look at this picture like, damn, bro. Yeah,
Whoa.
With your original Instagram?
yeah.
Man, you
Wait,
got-
wait. Let me see if I still got it.
I got the same page from day one.
Word.
Oh, really?
Same Twitter and Instagram.
I went through
I don't really be violating.
I went through mad insecure ass relationships, so I deleted like 3 Instagrams.
Oh, I'm seeing fire in the chat.
Alright.
So these OG IG users.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
logged into it still?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
I remember when stories first came to Instagram and we said we wasn't gonna use it.
That's crazy. The story. I use the story more than I post.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, man. Come on now. I'm telling you, man, bro. Back in those days, man, was a different time, though, man. No, there was yo Vine. No.
I never got into Vine, but that was 5 seconds or 3 seconds.
7.
Listen,
Something
7.
like that.
Vine was the spot to bag the bitches, though, man. I'm telling. Listen, right. Look, right. So
How
look.
old was you, bro?
So look, I'm not even sure, right? But I talked to this like chick though, who was in like, oh my god,
It was like 11.
look, right? So look, and there was a chick like she was like 3 years older than me, man, and she was in
She was 14.
I'm not even sure, right? She was in like this place called Switzerland, right? Yo, listen, yo, bruh, yo, dog.
I'm sorry for laughing like that, but
No, listen though, nah, right? Listen though, right? So look, like, yo,
no, that's disrespectful.
no, now look.
We know Switzerland,
Yeah,
my nigga.
now look, right? So look, like back then, like she was so fucking cold, right, bro? I checked like I'll say like last year again, right? Yo, she's still bad as a motherfucker. But like during those times, I was into like the Caucasians. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now I can never. You feel me? Like
can
him
never?
back.
You dipped in the whites before?
At like what? Like 12, 11 years old. You feel me?
Oh, but not as an adult.
Nah.
I play in the snow.
Her name was Centene.
Centene.
Was Centene Alma.
Centene Alma.
Yeah, man, you feel me? She was cold. Listen, and she was like a big Jamaican music fan, bro. You feel me?
Really?
Like, dog, that bitch was more black than me. You feel me? Shout out to Centene, man.
Were you guys old enough for what was it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about on the Sidekicks.
Oh, AIM.
What?
Are you old enough for AIM, Flacco?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I remember AIM and I remember people using it, but I don't think I ever used it.
Kick?
I might have used it once
Yeah.
or twice.
Wait,
No.
is AIM kick?
I'm too old for kick,
Oh, okay.
but I'm young. I'm old enough for AIM.
Okay.
Then you old enough for Kick.
Nah, I
Kick-
didn't have kick.
Kick came out when Androids got popping. So it was Sidekicks and then Androids, and that's when people started using Kick. Because the people like the G1s and the G2s, they had to download AIM to that, and then people started using Kick Messenger.
Nah,
KIK,
by the time
right?
niggas started
Yeah.
using kick, we was on BBM.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
What
BBM was adults. Yeah,
Yeah.
BBM was adults. Kick was the kids.
You
Like,
right.
nobody was rolling up on adults like, yo, what's your kick? You would get flamed for that.
I never had a Blackberry.
I had mad Blackberries. My trackball used to fall out.
I went from a Sidekick to a G2, and then I got robbed for it.
For Snapchat though, there was for sure kick. You feel me? Bro, wait, pause. Like, so y'all was too cool for kick? Like y'all was
Yeah, we was too old, bro. It was a divide. The
How though?
kids had kick because they couldn't
No, I
get
was using
the,
it, Flacco.
Yeah, right. Wait, pause. Like, wait, hold up. Like how old was you like when Kick came out? Because Kick was like when we were kids.
Yeah.
We? Bro, I'm like 10 years older than you.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
8 or something like that.
But that does make sense that Kick was like a more of an immature,
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
you get it on you can get it on the Droid. The Blackberries cost a lot
Yeah.
during those times, so it was just an adult thing.
I wasn't cool enough for Blackberries.
It was a flex.
And now Kick is like the dungeon where like in all like the sexual deviants go. Feel me? Like it's Kick right
People
now.
still use it?
Bro, it's like a sexual and underground now.
You
got
would know.
Kick?
Huh?
How do you know?
Man.
Can we
Shit.
get a poll in the chat? Sidekicks or Blackberries?
I'll tell you, man.
Oh my god.
Sidekicks
were way cooler.
I had both. Yeah, Sidekicks were way cooler, dude. Not to mention the slide. Oh
Yeah.
man, the LX. The LX was some bad
Nah.
shit.
And it had better games. Blackberry was like trash for games.
Nah,
It was-
Snake.
Snake was cool, I
Or the
guess.
Brick
Snake
Buster.
is crazy. Like Snake. What's the other one? Tetris?
Brick Buster, like the ball bounce
yeah.
on the thing.
But that was a sidekick thing.
Nah,
Sidekick had games?
Yeah, it did.
You have to pay for it?
Probably.
Yo, listen.
I remember using like my sister's boyfriend's fucking sidekick
That's
to play
crazy.
games at one point.
Okay. Yo, bro, listen, right? So look, I never had a Blackberry or a Kick, right? But I went from a Razor to an iPhone.
Oh, I remember using a Razor.
Yeah, you feel me?
Those were so sick back in the day.
All right, let's bring it back to the news, y'all.
All right, did you guys talk about this yet?
No, we was waiting for you. Lil Reese
thank
says
you.
he made Lil Durk rob someone to get his money back.
Won all my money. I came back on the block. I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew they wasn't gonna want to do it with me. So I told Dirk, like, come with me, grab a gun. He
Back it
asked,
up.
like, what we finna do? I didn't tell him
Yes,
what
sir.
we finna do.
Hey, yo.
When we got to the barber shop, I made him rob this nigga.
Nah, like just
And we took
refresh the
my money
screen.
back that I had lost in the
That's his
fight.
real voice.
Yeah, well, after the injury.
Oh yeah, he got shot in the neck.
See,
All my money.
They missed half the story. Like
Back
yeah.
on the block, I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew they wasn't gonna want to do it with me. So I told Durk, like, come with me, grab a gun. He asking, like, what we finna do? I ain't telling him what we was finna do. So when we got to the barber shop, I made him rob this nigga. And we took my money back that I had lost in the dice game. I was just shooting dice, a nigga won.
It looks like Lil Reese commented.
Came back on the block. I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew they wasn't gonna want to do it with me. So I told Durk,
Nah, hell no.
grab a gun. He asking, like, what we finna do? I ain't telling him what we was finna do. So
Nah,
when we got to the barber shop, I
scroll
made
down
him
so I
rob
can see the
this
rest
nigga.
Yeah, I
of
want to
Reese
see what he
comment.
commented.
Took my money back that I had lost in the
Y'all
dice
doing
game.
too much dick sucking. It ain't shit but an old story I'm telling about how wild we
Back on
used
the
to be.
block. I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew
Nigga.
they wasn't gonna want to.
Stop
That's a
doing
short snitching,
newsworthy
right?
shit.
Ain't that snitching?
Well, the statute of limitations could have passed by now.
Yo, listen,
so I'm
man.
assuming not.
Yo, listen, man. Like, I like used to wonder, like, why, like, and they kept on like shooting
phone.
up.
Your phone,
And-
bro.
Huh?
Your phone.
Oh shit. Sorry. Nah, listen. Like, I used to wonder why, like, in Lil Reese, they kept getting shot. Now I understand, bro. Listen, if you were doing grimy shit like this in the hood, bro, like, bro, you lost a dice game, so you got your homie to come back and rob the niggas you lost the dice game to, bro. A nigga who was this treacherous, crafty, and scummy in the hood, bro, I can understand now, bro. You feel me? Like, why niggas, bro, yo, and he's been, like, shot, like, twice on camera, been beat up and robbed, bro. This nigga been having a tough life, man, because that karma coming back, you know?
What we got on the poll?
So right now it says Sidekicks 52%, Blackberry's 48% with 400 votes.
What?
Sidekick was way cooler.
I thought Sidekick would have been blowing Blackberry out the water.
Nah, a lot of people
That's
had
pretty
both.
close.
That was like the trend. Like, it went from Sidekick to Blackberry to iPhone. Like, if you was up on phones, like every phone, a lot of people had all three.
I feel like the Sidekick era was longer than the
Oh,
Blackberry era.
way longer. Yeah.
Well, more Lil Durk news. Lil Durk says if he catches anyone in India's comments, he's gonna break their jaw.
Well, he owed me a punch in the face because I was there.
Oh my! You think more people ever since they've seen this are now leaving comments specifically,
I think
trying to instigate?
But he's talking to a specific audience, and that's them rap niggas, them athletes,
Yeah.
the niggas that he gonna rub shoulders with. He ain't talking to no fans.
Catch y'all in her comments. I'll break them. Yo, listen. So for him to be doing all of this and for her to post another nigga, listen, I don't care if that nigga was gay, if that nigga was her best friend. She posted another nigga on her timeline while Durk was publicly simping over her, bro. That's crazy.
How long were they together before they split up?
Like
Mad
years.
long. And they got into a shootout together. They was cute.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, but here's why I don't feel bad, I guess, for her, right? When you date your ex-boyfriend's favorite rapper, that's some skimming shit to do. Like, meaning, like, there's an old video, right, where her and her ex-boyfriend was driving around bumping that Durk.
She kind of looked like Dirt.
You feel me? And her singing Durk like word for word and shit, right? And then she left her ex-boyfriend and got with his favorite rapper. But nah, man, that's what skimming
She
shit
didn't
to
know
do,
God was gonna bless her with this man.
Bless her.
man.
It sound like they was manifesting a relationship to me.
Bruh.
Honestly,
that's
bro.
scandalous, man. That's
She
what
didn't
skimming shit
know.
do, bro.
You just gotta like ugly rappers, bro. Like ugly rappers, and your girl won't leave them for you, bro.
What's the chance that me and my ex is watching a Laker game and later on I end up dating one of the Lakers?
Yeah, I ain't know you
That's
dating one of the
intentional.
Lakers.
I'm not.
You think that dude's like thinking back to those like road trips when they were bumping Lil Durk? He's like, what the fuck,
Of course.
dude?
Yo, I could not listen to Lil Durk no more if I was just listening to Lil Durk with my shorty and now she with Durk.
Nah, that's my op now.
Yeah,
For
he's
life,
disqualified.
man.
In fact, I'm bumping straight young boy. That's
Forever,
it.
yeah. You become a young boy fan out of
So
nowhere.
you should just disqualify music. Like if I'm with a chick and she say somebody is cute, like let's say a girl say Pharrell is cute, I don't want to listen to no more Pharrell. It's disqualified, bro.
But bro, like that's why like I even like side eye like chicks who go to concerts and be screaming and doing all type of like fan shit. Cause
Damn, they can't have fun.
Not right. Look, not right.
But you there for, I get what Flacco's saying. You there for a reason though. Like,
yeah, you feel me?
Nah,
Like,
if you cop the meet and greet, we breaking up. But you can go scream at the concert.
Nah,
you 50 feet away.
no,
Nah,
bitch, you
nah,
doing
bro.
too much.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
Hell
bro.
no.
Like,
Wait, so
we
can you
jumping
go to
like
the
you
concert at all?
What you with your dude? Yeah, but what you going for to be seen?
Yeah, but what if
Like
I don't want to
screaming
see?
and shit?
What if
You
I don't
feel
want to see? Like, that's not Dirk specifically, but let's say it's like Chris Brown or something. I'm not interested in going to a Chris Brown concert. If she go there, that's fine. But if you jumping up and down and
she
you
mirror
But if
talking
you
about-
go and he pull her on stage and they playing Take You Down and he grinding all on her and all of that, then what you gonna say? And you find out when she was a little kid, she had posters of Chris Brown all around her bedroom.
Yeah,
I
come
can't
on
do
now.
nothing. This nigga got the pot rules. I just gotta take that out.
Dog, listen, man. Like me personally, right? I like to know that like my chick is like for example, right? Like every guy, right? Like thinks their girlfriend is like, yo, like she's so up there, like she's inaccessible, right? So if you put your girl in on a freaking pedestal, and then you open up your IG and see her at a concert screaming, yes, oh my God. Now you know that she's at the floor level while he's up here and she's screaming up to another
She want to
man,
be seen.
idolizing him. That means what? That she's accessible, right? That man, listen, that man is looking at your girl like a fan. Like one of
So
those.
what?
But you gotta
those
think about it too. This not motherfucking 2002.
Yeah.
This 2023. All a girl gotta do today is post a video singing to a rapper song and at that nigga, and he can respond back and say,
That's very true.
"Let me fly you out."
It just depends
So
on who the
if
nigga is.
your girl a little bit too groupie-ish, that's a problem.
All right, so my girl, when I get one, can't listen to nobody but Saucy Santana. You can be the biggest. You can yell. You can do whatever the
Shit.
fuck. I'm not
She can
threatened.
listen to the rappers, but when you become a groupie, it's like you
Yeah,
low
she
key
can
on
be-
some pick me shit. Like like you trying to be seen.
What if she leaves you for Saucy Santana?
He fuck
Yo,
bitches though.
Then I'm just not gonna listen to no more Saucy Santana, which is very easy.
He for sure fuck hoes.
Oh my God.
Saucy Santana
Bro, yeah.
got hoes, Flacco.
Dog, listen, right? Look.
He in a relationship.
Look.
With
No.
I don't want to say the wrong
Okay,
name, but I heard that he's in a relationship.
Wait, Gina, would you let your, if you're in a relationship, would you let your man go to a
No.
Ice Spice concert?
when she
Oh, I
do the
thought you was
bend
finna
over
say
the
another
twerk
name.
with the white. It's over. He
If-
not coming home, Gina.
If my nigga's a fan like that, that's a problem for me. Because you only going there
So see her.
to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
As a man, I feel like damn.
As a man, why you going to a concert?
No. Damn, I hate starting sentences with "as a man" because "as a man" is the worst way to start a sentence. But damn, I can't say me personally either because me personally is some bullshit. But I just wouldn't fan out around my girl for nobody. I feel like fanning out around your girl is very embarrassing for your girl.
A nigga shouldn't be fanning out, period.
Nah, fan out.
Fanning and all, no.
No.
Listen.
Like,
shit.
what's your idea of fanning out?
Bring a drink around a nigga.
Gina Views. Yo, I fuck with you. Yo, everything
Nah,
you do
man,
is
nah,
lit.
nah,
You
nah.
can't even go that far. Like, let's say I do that to Flacco though. It's like, damn, why you dick riding this nigga? Like,
Nah, man, that's just showing love.
nah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
dick
showing love.
riding.
That's not fanning out.
Yeah.
It's
Fanning
dick
out
riding.
is saying, yo, oh my God, Drake, you're.
Aight, but I
That's
call
what
it-
you gonna do when you
feel
be
me?
I know that would be
Oh,
your
that's
reaction.
wild.
Gina, I call it
I'm
fanning.
Flacosita.
I call it fanning out because that leaves the opening for this to happen. Yo, Flacco, I fuck with you. Oh my gosh, bro, I can't believe I'm meeting you. Yo, chill, nigga.
That's
In
fact.
front of your girl.
Nah, that's crazy.
Damn.
You can't do that.
But see, that's the
you can't
double
even
stand-
like a nigga's work in front of your girl. You just gotta let him exist.
It's the double standard right there. Because, like, a girl can do that and you probably be like, oh, okay, my girl just a
Yeah,
fan or whatever.
yeah.
But if a dude do it, you might as well put that
Look,
man
my
dick
girl-
in your mouth.
Yeah, I believe in double standards.
Now, Paul, listen, right? So look, like, and my girl can only like do that to like a rapper that I know for sure. Got more money than me. You feel me? Right? But if it's like an up and coming motherfucker who I know, who I know, listen, like we are both at least in the same tax bracket.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck am I like with you, then? You feel me? If you a fan and fan out over a motherfucker who's in my same tax bracket,
bracket,
you
yeah.
feel me? The fuck I look like? You feel me? But now if it's Drake, cool, do you, right? But if you fanning out and you like put yourself beneath a nigga who I know I got more money than, bro. Nah, bro.
Not
you feel me?
everything's about money. What if this guy is like, 6 feet tall, has a chiseled body, He's all oiled up.
You describing your ideal man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Would y'all?
His 2K character.
I would let Riley, for example, like you're saying with Chris Brown, but Riley loves Jhené Aiko. It's like if there was a Jhené Aiko concert that
As a girl, though.
we were gonna go to, it's like I'd probably be like, yeah, I don't know if I'm
But
gonna go to that one.
you see, listen, and he's slick as fuck. That's a female, right? Now look, so what
Yeah,
if
that's
this,
different.
right? So what if like Riley was big into content creating and gaming content, and she goes to Ice Poseidon like meet and greet and starts fanning out?
Yeah, I'll probably
What?
I feel like the relationship would probably not even get to that point because I would already see that ahead of time. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
come on
the the morals aren't in the right place here, or her what she is focusing on isn't in the right place here for what I think it is.
Yeah, bro, you feel me? Bro, listen, man, like
An Ice Poseidon meet and greet.
nah, bro,
Would y'all let y'all girl have one night with a rapper that you're a fan of?
like one night, everyone like fuck.
Hell
What
no.
the fuck is this question?
I know. What the fuck?
But-
Are
but
you
that's
guys down to be a
activities.
cuck?
Bro, that's cuck activities, man. Hell
So
no.
would you let your nigga spend a night with Ruby Rose?
What I let? Oh, her. Oh, okay.
Would you? Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa.
What would you gonna say?
Would you let your nigga spend a night with Ruby Rose?
Thought he meant right, like they're homie. You feel me? Right,
It's
right.
a yes or no
right.
question.
He means like your boyfriend, which I don't have a boyfriend because I'm a heterosexual. You feel me?
Okay. We believe you, Flacco.
You took a while, bro.
You feel me? So, all right.
What roommate?
Who?
That's what Mikey just.
Gina doesn't want to answer the question.
Oh no. Right. So yeah, nah. So
You funny, Yuri.
nah. So like back in the day and shit. You feel me? I had a friend who was a roommate. You feel me? And things went left. But I think
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this?
No. No.
All right.
No. But no. No.
You cannot leave the question mark up in the air. You have to
In
tell
terms
us
of
what
going,
happened.
in terms of going left, like we found out his sexual identity, right? But
How y'all find that out?
So because of Flacco's conservative values, he was like,
Nah.
I can't be in this
bro, listen, bro,
roommate situation.
no, hell no. Listen, that's still my guy into this day. But bro, it was a wild story, man. But I think he still watches, and No Jumper. So I'm not gonna out him like that, man.
No. I ain't shit out the nigga, bro.
Yeah.
That got weird, bro.
Yeah, man.
Because you making it sound like you woke up and he was next to you.
Nah. And some people found his online like trail marks, if that makes sense, right?
Sure.
Jesus.
That
Okay,
make
now
all the sense
I don't want to
it needs
expose the
make.
guy, but
Yeah.
people found these little crazy things.
You know.
Oh
But-
my god.
Let's look at the next story.
Yeah. Well, best wishes to Lil Durk and India.
Oh, Lil Durk says he's determined to get his girl back.
Bro, she already gone, man.
Yeah. Didn't he mess it up by cheating or
I
something?
can't see that. You can probably see it.
Nah.
How did they break
It's
up?
a long ass post that says, "Let me just look crazy cause good morning, y'all. She not dumb or just not to her money on
read
her
all
own.
that?
Even after I went broke, she helped me. ... Watch my page all day. I'ma give the street." And relationships some tips later from the voice of not the people who post drama. It's only effed up on my end, not the haters. I effed up. She played a small part. She really a good girl who live life. I'm a good guy, a good husband, because I just over talk, never listen. To her pain back when she was back pregnant, Willow in the belly, aka Fat Ma. Well, bro, it's so much to read.
Why is he like randomly indenting?
He said, I'm not perfect, but
I know,
am
right?
for you.
Yo, that's not gonna work, Playboy.
Gina, would this work for you?
Oh, I'm a sucker. I would have been back months ago.
Really?
Yeah, well, I don't know what he did to her.
Still though, that should have worked.
No, I would have been back before this. He wouldn't even have had to.
Aw.
Because I'm sure that he's done things outside of social media that we don't know of.
Yeah.
I feel like
So,
this is a last ditch effort.
Yeah, I'm a super duper forgiving person.
That's sweet.
He signed a $40 million deal with Alamo about 6 months ago. If you leave him after that, well, I guess you got a kid now, right? Like so she already,
Yeah.
Well,
it's
y'all
like
don't know
her-
what he
playing the long
did.
game.
Y'all don't know why they broke up.
Now, look, like people are saying though that that he got like a kid outside of marriage, but but the one kid though,
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be
I
back.
can't. A kid, I can't.
That's what I'm saying. These little funky ass paragraphs ain't bringing you back.
A kid, because that mean that you was raw dogging a bitch, and then you came back and you was fucking me. So now I'm risking my life fucking you.
India did though like comment and on that and say, I wish people would stop saying he had a kid on me.
So why you just say that?
That's not true. Well, because there's two females, right? Who came out. Now, one may be capping, but the other one has been showing text between her and Lil Durk's brother, Lil Durk's sister, where like they're on FaceTime with the new baby that Lil Durk is not claiming. So that other one seems pretty credible. Like the first one was just
So it was too alleged?
yeah.
Jeez.
Damn.
If my brother's not claiming a baby, I'm not gonna be on FaceTime with the baby.
It looks, bro, look right. The message was like, man, I don't know why, and he tripping. That's my nephew. I'm gonna call up my OG.
That's what the brother said?
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
Oh, hell nah.
Mind
Yeah.
your
Brother
business.
said that?
Yeah. Man, I don't know why he tripping. That's my nephew. I'll never deny him. I'm gonna call up my OG and like we're gonna figure it out. You feel me? And the sister even said, regardless of what you and Durk got going on, that's my nephew. Tell him to call me. I want to be in like his life. So
that brother might know something.
right. So if both siblings are claiming the 9-year-old kid as Durk, now
It's a 9-year-old?
I think she had 9 or 6, like one of those things, right?
So the baby older than their
Pull it up.
relationship.
Baby damn near India age.
Right,
Nah, that's not a baby.
right. But
It's a
though,
grown ass kid.
Yeah.
That kid about
Almost
to go
old
to
enough for
prom.
Flacco to hire to be a
Social media
a
troll.
social media troll. Yeah, exactly.
but though,
That was a good callback.
if you never like,
Yuri the real comedian.
nah, right. But though, if you never told her, yo, I had a kid, well, like like that kid, and
Yeah.
she's like, if there's a new baby like popping out of the woodwork in every couple of years, now
There can also be some sort of buildup because I do remember a few years ago that it was always like a female coming out saying that she fucked with him. I remember being like surveillance cameras of him in a hotel walking past like a camera or whatever. So I mean, I don't know, but everybody different. Some women, they'll take it, and in some women, it's the final straw, and we're gonna move the fuck on. When a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it.
But also, like Court was saying, they got into that crazy shootout where she actually had to, shoot at someone. Do you think
Yeah.
she got to this point where she's like, dude, like
It
I'm,
might be too much.
yeah, she's like, this is too much for me. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to feel like I'm almost gonna die every
Because
day.
Ain't nobody coming after her. They coming after him. And
Exactly.
She just has proximity, so she gotta, deal with it.
It's also disrespectful too when I'm trying to get over this damn relationship and you won't get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah,
You like a gnat at a barbecue. Like, let me move the fuck on.
Yeah, that's disturbing. That's like it's like abuse a little bit, but I don't want to call it abuse because there's real like serious ass
Yeah.
abuse, but it's like it's mad disturbing.
To go to your basically to your ex and say, hey, I'm gonna beat up any new guy you talk to. That's like kind of a toxic trait,
I had
toxic
an ex.
ex-boyfriend
He
trait.
held me for
Unhealthy.
3 hours and would not let me get up because I
Wait,
told him I
what?
was 3 hours.
In the
Held you down?
house?
Yep.
Oh man.
Damn.
Now listen though,
I
right?
cried and everything.
Jeez.
Damn. Nah, listen, that's crazy.
I would have made Pop-Tarts or something. I wouldn't have just kept your ass. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. I
Oh my
couldn't do nothing.
god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry that happened to you, Gina.
Oh, it ain't even nothing.
Nah, I mean
It's
That
nothing?
man,
God damn.
that man done got squabbled in some more shit.
okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, but yo,
Shit, I forgot about the
It's-
set. My bad.
not facts. Nah, but like, it's one groupie, right, that like, a Lil Durk smash, man. Do y'all know like this chick called Romina Garcia?
No.
Nah, I'm not up on groupies
No.
like that.
And who died like in 2016,
she
2017?
died?
Oh, we not about to talk about the deal.
Yeah.
You can't call her group. Next topic.
Yeah, next
No,
topic.
Romina Garcia was like a big story back then. You feel me? Like she was like a chick who went like just mad viral.
It's Mikey for me.
How'd she die?
A drug overdose.
Oh my
Oh yeah, run it.
You feel me? No, but like it's crazy, right? Like that. Like I have a knowledge of all these like weird, like obscure, like people and who went viral at some point. but like y'all are like don't be knowing like nobody who went viral.
I do not know this person.
Damn.
Well, I could say same thing for you. There's hella people that have like, have been brought up during podcasts, or I brought up to you, and you're like, who's that? So just like there's different circles of the groups of the
internet.
Yeah, where like it depends on interest and shit like that.
You know who this guy called Jeffrey Almonte is?
No.
Damn,
Dog.
Everybody.
Dog. That was the greatest YouTuber to ever exist.
Oh shit.
And then one day he just disappeared. And he's like super young. He's like our age right now. You feel me? And he just
Stop saying it's
left.
our age.
Wow.
Yo, Jeffrey Almonte, please come back, bro. You feel me? And we miss you, man. Like, what's next?
Okay, so we have an update to the Morant story. It looks like photos emerge of Morant getting a lap dance after blowing $50K at the strip club before posting the gun-toting video. And this image has gone, a little bit viral of him just sitting there at the strip club looking down at
This
at a
strip
booty.
club is messy as hell.
It's all money on the floor.
This strip club is so messy. Why did y'all leak these images?
Also,
He at the strip club doing what everybody else is doing, and he done brought y'all a lot of money. That floor is covered.
Exactly. So that's the one thing I saw in the comment section is people said that like, strip clubs, it's not the first time people have gone to a strip club that's not supposed to be there or wants to keep it private. And strip clubs are supposed to have this like sense of privacy with their customers. I've never even been to a strip club in my life, but it's like they're supposed to have this sense of privacy with their customers, especially when you're blowing $50K in a night. It's like they're not really supposed to snitch on you, basically.
I believe there's some clubs where you're not even supposed to have your phone out, right?
Yeah. But what I want to know is why your man's had his shirt off in the strip club.
Hey,
I thought the girl's supposed to be topless.
No. I was tripping off of him having his shirt off, and he just looked so into it, but he having a good time. He enjoying himself.
And he has a girlfriend, though.
If I go to a strip club and there's some 6
She
foot
probably
plus,
allow him to go to the strip club.
if I go in a strip club and there's a 6 foot plus nigga in there and I see his nipples, I want my money back. I want everything I threw right back in my pocket.
Nah, as a fact.
You ain't pay to see no nigga nipples.
But also it's like, this
The
is
cops may have. Sorry.
No, you're good.
The cops may because the cops may have been the one to leak it, right? Because the cops didn't.
Investigation.
Yeah, right. And they probably drew and all those footage from them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's fucked up of the cops.
Yeah, it's
then.
counterproductive for a club to leak it. So I could really picture the cops doing that. You smart as hell for that one, bro.
Hey man,
But it's almost seeming like, is it like some type of smear campaign going on? Like, why are y'all so invested into ruining? I mean, he ruined his own image, but why are y'all so invested into continue it?
I know.
Like what? We already knew he was in a strip club. We all knew what the fuck he was in there doing. What did dropping the pictures really do? We know what a nigga doing in the strip club.
Exactly. What was
you throwing ones, you tapping ass, you some ass is sitting on your lap.
After a loss, though, it's crazy.
The real smear campaign is against Kyrie Irving, if you ask me, because all he did was tweet an Amazon link about some, videos that had some suggestive stuff about the Jews in it, right? But this nigga had a gun. Kyrie Irving is not on Nike no more. Nike came out and defended Morant, talking about, so we stand with him for his accountability in the situation. So y'all promote niggas with guns, but y'all don't promote a free thinker or alternative story that you might not always get every day. So I find that to be kind of strange because I thought guns, and doing shit like that equals, big, consequences.
Why are they promoting rappers with guns and rappers who talk about drugs and stuff?
That's true.
Yeah, they had Baby Tron perform halftime at a Detroit game, so I'm pretty sure they don't care.
Ja ain't no felon though, right? For example, with the Kyrie thing, I think they asked Kyrie to apologize, and Kyrie said no. Right? Well,
good on him.
Right? But again, though, us as black folks are against cancel culture when it affects our own, but we are pro every Karen who gets found. I'm talking about if that Karen even looks like she may have been angry because she's quote unquote racist, and they're pro her getting canceled, her losing her job, her being homeless, right? So if we are pro Karens Karens losing their jobs and getting canceled, then why aren't we pro pro the cancellation of other people?
Well, that's a huge blanket statement. I feel like not everyone shares those thoughts. Right? I
What?
feel like people can look at situations and look at it for what it is to be like, oh, okay, this can be out of context, seem like one of those situations, but people will look further into it. Not everyone's just gonna react off, emotionally off it immediately.
Right. So look. And there was the viral like the bird feeder, right? Thing in like New York.
Yeah.
Where like right, and he like recorded her. You feel me? Like calling the cops. Mm-hmm. It turns out that he was the aggressor. That he was the one that was wilding out. You feel me? And
was he? I didn't see that in the story.
The Central Park thing in the Bramble or whatever.
It was like at Central Park.
The bird guy. Yeah.
I didn't see that he was in the wrong.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he got exposed for it. You feel me? Right?
Did y'all see that on this? It says he had just signed a deal with Powerade and Coca-Cola 10 days prior to them clipping it.
Bro, that's what I wanted to bring up is like, do you guys think that like, old storybooks and old like kids books, they always are about like, classic human mistakes of things that everyone goes through in all periods of times, like we have to learn from these old mistakes. Do you think this is like one of those classic mistakes of like someone getting this huge opportunity and then basically just wiling out, or like acting a little bit too childish with it immediately, like basically like, oh hey, I'm a multi-hundred millionaire now, let me go to the strip club, blow $50,000, you know what I mean, like more than the average salary, yearly salary of like the 99% of United States population, and then also let me show a gun and do all this stuff. It's kind of like, bro, like you should have, he didn't really appreciate his blessings. It feels like he was like too ready to be too childish with it.
This does seem like we're witnessing one of those stories in real time. And with those stories, you really don't hear anything good come out of it. So that's why I pray like his mental is okay. Because this is the type of situation that you can have, like you said, he just signed a deal. And then boom, all of this shit is just snatched away from him. Coca-Cola removed all the marketing. He don't have his Powerade situation no more. There's no telling how many other situations he don't have. How many he might have lost some friends and relationships and all of that. And I just hope that this don't turn out to be like one of those stories where we like, damn, they took it too far. Like.
Now listen, right? Sorry. And I do want to apologize like to Ja, right? Because I said something like when like it first came out, right? That Ja like wasn't like that, and Josh like changed up where like he got some money, and then his old homies posted this old clip of Ja. I'm talking about like 17, 16 years old, right? Walking out of a party, throwing up gang signs, and dapping up some blood niggas, and doing the whole low like right. So
wait, so he was a blood before?
Well, not a blood,
hanging with bloods.
Well, like. And he was
affiliated.
What was he throwing up? He was throwing up blood shit?
But he don't Flacco don't know.
You know the hieroglyphics?
Look. You see, see, right? Look. Like, dude had on like a red bandana. So I don't know, you feel me, right? So Ja was actually like in the trenches, you feel me? Like, now his parents had a crib in the suburbs, you feel me? But Ja was still driving to like the like the hood. As a kid, right? And like indulging. So if this is who he's always been before the fame, then.
That's what I didn't get, because we was having a conversation about him being in a nice photographed
yeah, of course,
with a nice outfit on.
Yeah.
And to me, that doesn't, it's a bunch of people that's like from hoods, or they not from hoods, but they travel to the hood and they dress nice.
Yeah, first.
The shit you just said about him hanging with the Bloods, it just confirmed a lot for me, because I figured that, in Memphis, they got the Crips out there and stuff. I figured that it was societal pressure. I felt like maybe they might have put the squeeze on him and let him know that he could be much safer out there if he has some new friends.
Of course.
And now he's hanging out with them, throwing up whatever they throw up.
Yeah.
Because how you go from this to that? I know you was never official and nothing, but normally when you start throwing up one, you don't throw up the other.
Yeah, man, you feel me?
And all ghetto niggas don't gangbang. Some niggas is just ghetto.
Exactly.
I feel like there's definitely like a chance for him to like 180 this whole situation. It's going to take time, and this is definitely going to sting his career, or like put a little, people are going to remember this, right? But I feel like if he comes out with, he already apologized for it, but if he completely just doesn't get caught doing anything like this anymore, just has a really squeaky clean record for the next 5-6 months, like I feel like this would all go away and he'll get all that stuff back potentially.
Do you? I know. I was just gonna ask. He just got a 2-game suspension, right?
They're saying potentially 200, right?
50 games?
50, there you go.
Well,
How many games are in a season?
82. So it'll carry on to the next.
Wait,
I heard
you official now?
True.
Nah, right now. Listen, so like,
I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was like two, and then they extended it to 5.
right. So like, it's currently indefinite, like, because the NBA is investigating to give him like 50 games. You feel me?
What?
Yeah.
But what are they investigating? They know he had the gun. What are they trying to see if his body's on the gun?
He
Like,
carried
what
it-
is?
no.
He put on
They
the
want to see if he flew with it, maybe.
Yeah.
because he potentially took it on the plane on a like an NBA trip plane.
Yeah.
And they're not doing security checks on those planes.
Well, you're getting
sure,
all
right?
those private, flights behind the scenes. It's like those are way easier just to bring things with you.
They
Yeah.
got a metal detector at the Grizzly Stadium now where the players enter. They never used to check them for anything. They got to take all their shit out like they at the airport and go through the metal detector.
You're right. Like, so like, pretty much like the NFLPA and the NBA agreed a while back when, like, I think Gilbert Arenas like brought a gun and on like, and on the property, that if you bring a gun and on the premises, like, that's subjected to a 50-game suspension.
Damn.
So right. So, and they're saying if Ja had it in the club and that was after the game, then he must have had it at some point on the premises of the NBA. So that's where they're trying to, But bro, like 50 games to me is like, it's just too much, bro. You feel me? Like,
Okay, so final thing. Right now, what we know of that he lost is just the Gatorade thing. I mean, Powerade, right?
well, like, he didn't like lose the deal. Like, they just say like they're like pausing like the commercial being aired.
Okay. And then with the deal that he signed 10 days before all of this happened, they're not allowed to snatch that from him.
No.
So right now they just taunting with this kid.
Yeah, you feel me? Bro, listen, like Ja gonna have a $200 million
Headed to
deal.
rehab.
Bro, that's crazy.
Rehab for what?
Well, this
That's
is what
crazy.
this is what like
Percocet.
people do to
Molly
get.
Percocet.
Well, this is what people do to get out of situations. They'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go to rehab. I'll go to
For being a street nigga.
anger management. I'll go do this. I'll go do that, just so you can like be like, all right, I did all the required things that people said I needed to do after I made that mistake. I did all of them. I've completed them. I apologize. That thing's behind me now.
Rehab for being a street nigga is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They need to leave
Maybe
him
it's
alone.
like maybe it's for
Addicted to the
alcohol or
streets.
something.
Nah.
All right, this is a pretty interesting update. I'm surprised this is happening now after he's been swatted like 100 times. The LAPD will now call Aiden Ross's security team to verify swatting calls, ensuring they are not pranks. Bro,
They should have banned this.
Exactly. It's like he's already been swatted like so many fucking times at so many different locations. They wasted so much of taxpayers' money. How many people probably, didn't have the police arrive on time because the police were busy with this fucking prank call or whatever it was. Like,
Yo,
this took so long for them to do.
listen, like, I'm such a paranoid like nigga that be thinking about like 20 different scenarios, and the first thing that I thought about was, what if his security team like turns on him and he needs like help? So now it's kind of like he's at the mercy of his security team, and they're gonna kill him, right?
Sounds like a perfect HBO flick.
Right, so you feel me? So I'll be real, for me, man. Like, I don't know how the police going like solving this, man, but I don't think is.
That's a crazy conspiracy theory.
You feel me?
He will have to super duper to like trust his security team.
Yeah, you feel me? Man, come on now, hell.
Because
no.
what if, that is a good point. If there's, and I would hate for this to happen, but if he's like in distress or something,
Yeah,
and it's because of them, like if they trying to rob him or something,
yeah.
and then the police call, and it's the security team that's behind the whole scandal.
I feel like he definitely has the money to do with like what XQC did and what H3H3 did, which is like they purchase a property or an apartment, but they don't get it through their names, their friends' names. They literally like hire someone, a random ass person whose job it is to get that property under their name, so that there's no way to tie it to a certain person.
What's the whole thing with swatting? Is this just something that entertains the fans?
No, it's like there's a long history behind it. Like I saw this whole thing where it might have even started with like gaming, where back in the day there was like these gaming competitions for like Modern Warfare, and the different teams would like threaten to swat each other, or there's been situations where they actually have. But swatting has been a thing. It's been around for a long time, and it might have even came from like 4chan and like fucking shit like that a long ass time ago. It's been around for a minute.
Yo, Yuri, did you hear the story about the dude who he swatted somebody else, right? but the person he swatted, they gave him the wrong address, and the person at that address got shot up by the cops.
What?
That was a video game thing. It was two video game teams or whatever, and they were like beefing and shit. And then one of them said he was gonna swat one of the other teams. And I think he told some guy on Twitter who's like notorious for swatting people to do it. And he gave him an address, and there was an incorrect address. It was a random person's address. The cops show up to a random person's house, and a guy like it's like a family there. It's like a guy, wife, and kids. The dude comes out obviously confused as hell, like what's going on? And the cops probably got some calls saying that he has like weapons, he's killing his family or some shit. He just opens the door, comes out, and they shoot him up and kill him. And so a random dude dies.
Wait, okay, so I'm thinking the swatting is like they're calling and saying, "Hey, I'm in distress, I need help." They're calling and saying that this person is like a threat.
They'll call and be like,
Killing their family. This person threatened me with a bomb.
What?
They'll call and be like,
shit.
hey, there's this girl called Gina, and she's murdering her mom right now with a knife in her kitchen. Like, come as soon as possible.
So
please.
the police are showing up with force.
Yeah, police are showing up, assuming they're gonna get into some crazy situation.
Oh, that is horrible. Yeah, they should have. LAPD should have been doing this for.
But people, there's like, it's already been a reoccurring thing where almost everyone who does the swallowing thing, like, eventually gets caught, and like their penalties are pretty fucking huge, you know. So it's like,
we're like,
how long can you get for a SWAT call?
the dude
in
who
Cali is. Oh, sorry.
the dude who got caught for that thing.
He did a murder charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone forever almost, basically.
Yeah. But though, like, if there's no violence and that happens, it is a misdemeanor
Oh shit.
in California and Texas. Now, like other states,
Also,
I'm
the
not
person
sure.
who called got the charge for the guy who died.
Yeah,
But that's why you saying if it's nothing happened, then it's just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, which is fucked up, right? Like that like you can call and say, yo, like Yuri has like 20 slaves in his basement, and like he done killed like 5 people right now. Cops coming with like
that on Yuri, man.
no. Sorry, and Yuri has 20 sex slaves,
Hey,
and
man,
he's killing them, right?
Put that
like,
on Mike.
You feel me? Like cops will come and like break down his door, like
Exactly.
lock him up, and like that's a misdemeanor. You feel me? Like that's
Who
like,
paid for the
almost-
damages?
Oh, when they break down your door, you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
The city don't pay for that?
No.
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Bro, one time one of my homies, he said he was like he lived in Hollywood somewhere, had an apartment, right? And he was like out hanging out with his homies. And then he said one day he gets a call from his manager, and they're like, "Hey, FBI is here. Like, they just broke down your door. They said you got like a heroin operation or some shit. Like, you got to come through." And he was like, "What?" He wasn't doing anything like that. So he goes back home. And then he said as soon as he comes home, he sees like 20 officers. His door's broken. All of his shelves and everything are like pulled out. All his clothes are on the floor. They're walking on his clothes, walking on his carpet. Like, everything's just been fucking flipped upside down, basically. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, we got a call saying you sold heroin. I guess not, bye." And he just said like his whole house was just destroyed by like 20 cops, and he's like, they just dipped,
You never
basically.
see the cops cleaning up.
Yeah.
Ever. You always see them like fucking stuff up, but never
They-
cleaning.
They gotta have a task force for that.
The cleaning task
The
force.
cleaning, yeah. Y'all,
Afterwards.
y'all gonna come in here and fuck shit up and then not clean up? That's disrespectful.
That's
No,
hard.
they don't
How
give a
rude
fuck.
is that? And then especially if it's a mistake.
I know, bro. You know what's even worse is well, not worse, but like I've been in a situation once where like I got pulled over and like 2 cop cars they like took me and my homie out of my car, and they flipped my car upside down, bro. They took everything out and they put it on the sidewalk next to us, and then this whole thing happened where they're like, "All right, goodbye." And then I had to like sit there for like an hour and just fucking put all my shit back into my car on this fucking busy street. I was like, bruh, I was like, why the fuck? I was like, they really just like flip your shit and they don't give a fuck,
Well, YouTube is now letting up on penalizing creators for cussing in their videos.
Let's go. Shit.
I fuck with that.
Asshole.
It's crazy because it seems like the stricter Instagram gets.
The less strict YouTube gets? I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah. You think so?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like because you can't post a reel or anything on your IG without with any like profanity or anything like that or any derogatory terms, and they'll actually you can't get paid for the reel.
Wow.
Oh, they clipping that whole program, but they
Yeah.
pay you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's no
it's
more
done
real
after this
bonuses.
month.
What?
Yeah, man. It's done for now.
Oh,
I ran it up.
I be doing numbers and I never got paid.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you add your debit card and all that?
I added all of that. I get paid for other stuff on Instagram, but with the Reels bonuses, we doing like $430K a month and get paid.
Oh, mine come every 20th of the month.
No, mine too, but not for the Reels
Not for
bonuses.
Reels.
For like subscribers
Stars
and
and shit.
badges and all that.
Okay. Wait, why are they clipping that program?
They done.
yeah, like this is
Niggas doing Reels, whether they gonna promote it or not. It ain't no incentive anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That was the beginning incentive to get people started on it.
Yeah.
Now everyone's like addicted to the numbers and whatever else they got going.
Because the Reels was
YouTube
kind of
first, yeah.
turning into like, there's like a section on Instagram for the Reels. It's kind of just like whole TikTok.
Yeah,
Where you just keep swiping, just the same way TikTok is.
Bro, I hate my algorithm, bro. It's all bitches, bro.
That's based on what you like.
Yeah.
Dog, I should need to
Stop
chill
jerking
out,
off
man.
so much, nigga. If you stop jerking
Dog,
off
like,
so
bro,
much.
listen, yo, like that shit is annoying, right? Because yo, like these IG hoes, like find a way to like sexualize everything, bro. Like, just, bro, listen, like just eating a fucking like a cupcake or something like that.
You
feel me, bro?
following them?
Nah, listen, like it just be like just on my like
Explore page.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That's
bro.
based on your likes, though.
Yeah.
Like my Explore page is Yorkies and nails.
Should we all show our explore pages?
Yeah.
I'm with that. That's fire. That's fire. I never
Come
thought
on,
about
Mikey.
Let me see how crazy mine is. right now.
Accurately describe your shit too, yo.
Mine is goth girls, people playing instruments, and cats.
Oh, the top 3 tags?
Oh, y'all
Is that
gonna
what you
crack
read?
up at mine.
Mine is
Here.
SpongeBob, Rolexes, and bitches.
Mine is Scream, makeup, and a Yorkie.
I knew it was gonna be some Scream shit. It gotta be.
Dude, this is weird. Mine says
Ice Poseidon.
maximalist interiors, skate lifestyle, and skate tricks. It's like just I don't know how to even
read the
describe
thing
this.
At the top.
that's weird.
That's way better.
How is
So-
it weird?
Look, mine says ass, more ass.
That was a nigga up there.
Yeah, I know.
Hey yo.
Workout.
Hey,
Now
yo.
look though. It's
Wait,
fitness motivation.
what are the top 3 tags though? Fitness motivation, men's fashion, and fashion style.
Hey, come on now.
Watch
Focus in the film
collector,
now. Right? You feel me?
content creator, and saltwater aquarium.
What the fuck?
Nah, don't knock it, bro. This thing got a whole.
Let me
tank
see
full
what
of
mine
Nemos.
says. Mine says zodiac
I'm into that on
signs,
YouTube.
makeup transformation,
That's
and
crazy.
rhinestone makeup. Oh, and Yorkie.
Yeah.
Yorkie.
You got a Yorkie?
Yeah. But I'm like obsessed with like the little dog videos.
Ah.
See, come on now. You feel me? Nah, man, but ours is what I expected for, and everybody, man.
Do you guys see TikTok moving in that direction that YouTube is moving?
What, like
Where you're able to cuss? Because you can't cuss at all on TikTok.
I don't think so because it's like completely different. Like it's China ran. They don't.
Nah,
give a
they gonna let you curse in America, bro. Cause the shit.
Oh, yeah.
The shit that they show you in America versus China. I heard that in China, you go on there, it's all niggas doing arithmetic and like positive things. Like, oh, this nigga could type mad fast. You go on TikTok in America, it's an Arab nigga bouncing his stomach.
the first man, not fact.
What do you guys think about this? Do y'all think YouTube is trying to like be in competition with everybody,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
why
for
they're
sure.
allowing you to cuss? Because YouTube does want us to use those what is it called, shorts?
Yeah.
And if you're able to cuss on there without being demonetized, then that's probably gonna drive more traffic over to YouTube. Because now on Instagram you can't even say Crip or Blood.
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube just has like a whole different audience where like YouTube has the YouTube creators, right? And it's like, let's be honest, most super influential content, YouTube creators are saying fuck, shit, asshole, or making some dirty
Hell
jokes
no.
or talk. Yeah, look at PewDiePie, bro. If you want to consume a lot of PewDiePie's content, it's not fucking children's
Right
content.
now, though, like Mr. Beast and every like,
Mr.
content creator,
Beast, yeah.
in that realm, like they're not like controversial or dudes who are like edgy and like cursing out, right?
That's true.
But
That's
YouTube
true.
had all of the video market share. That was the spot. And then there was some niggas who might use Vimeo or something because of the quality.
yeah.
However, when you got short form like content taking over, so TikTok was king, Instagram interrupted that, YouTube has to compete, but they losing a lot of market share to all of these other platforms. So now they gotta institute stuff that's an incentive to use that platform. You
But
got,
it's-
Yeah, cool.
what's the one that Aiden Ross is on now?
Kick now.
Yeah, Kick.
But is YouTube being selective? Because Kendrick Lamar had the girl bent over on that couch.
Nude, breast showing and everything.
Well, yeah, they always YouTube's always been called out for this, where it's like you can do a music video where basically it's like a bunch of girls twerking, all this shit. You see all this crazy stuff, and it's
Yeah.
completely fine. And then if a YouTuber, like if I just make a video where I have like similar types of content, I'll get demonetized, I'll get age restricted, I'll get some sort of warning on my channel saying you can't be posting this type of stuff. Like it's like it's really selective, and it's so funny where YouTubers have done this thing where they're like, oh, all I gotta do is title my vlog as music video and I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, well, like what's the difference here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
nah, but also too is like, let's be real, the and CEO being changed was a bigger thing. Was a big thing, right? Because Susan, let's be real, bro. Susan took YouTube into its dark era to where like creators like were just like more like depressed than ever.
that's
You
what
feel
I
me? Like,
heard, but then also I heard that like with everyone that is running Google right now, which is YouTube, almost everyone that's like on those high tier levels, like such as Susan, none of them I heard give a fuck about the content creators. I heard that Susan actually was like one of the few people, even though like we all hate her and she does a lot of weird shit.
It was horrible.
I heard she was the actually only one who was like, hey, we should tap in with the content creators because they're actually blah blah all that stuff. And apparently like the person they replaced her with, this dude, I forgot his name, but like apparently he doesn't give a fuck. Like people are scared of like what he's gonna do because he like doesn't have the same values that she did, which is like the content creators are important.
If
too.
it gets worse than her, then YouTube would just die because like
That's scary.
right?
Yeah.
Because where like she was leading us, bro, was crazy, bro. Like
I think
it got restrictive as fuck, yo.
I think YouTube is too big to fail.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's what everybody needs to put their videos out. I feel like everybody goes straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
And honestly, if YouTube just stops the AdSense program and like overnight, they just tell everyone like, guys, that's it. Everyone's gonna post videos regardless. It's over. I feel like no, all the big content creators are gonna be like, oh, we are not gonna post for free. Like that's it. Our shit's gonna exclusively go on Patreon. Our shit's gonna exclusively go on whatever OnlyFans or whatever whatever other platform.
Rumble.
It's like Rumble. It's like people are going to just take their shit elsewhere. Be like YouTube already knows they can't just stop or fuck it up. They want to make it better, hopefully.
I think if YouTube disappears, there will be a bigger need for television.
Hell no.
Nah,
Because that's where we was watching all the music videos as on television. Now that you have access to go look up these music videos and watch them on YouTube, you don't have a need to wait for them to come on TV.
If YouTube disappears, it's going to create a vacuum, and somebody's going to assess that need because YouTube is now a need. If that shit disappears, we gonna have another YouTube. It's gonna be us two.
Something
them
it's
two
called
or some
something else.
shit.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be YouTube as we know it. But
And dude, the idea of like sitting down and clicking on MTV and just like having to watch whatever random thing they got playing without having any
it's
option
just
in choosing.
ridiculousness.
Yeah.
It's always ridiculous.
Well, at this point, it is just ridiculousness. But like we're all used to having the option of being like, hey, I want to watch a food video. Let me search a food video. Hey, I want to watch this type of video. Let me like. No one is gonna sit there and be like, let me just watch whatever they're force feeding me at this point. Oh, ridiculousness.
That's
for
the-
the
If
next
YouTube
20
didn't
hours.
exist, where would y'all watch y'all podcast? On Patreon?
Spotify. Yeah.
But the
Rumble?
You can watch it on Spotify now?
Yeah.
They got video. And the beauty of YouTube though, like you could choose programming or you could choose to go against programming. Like you could watch whatever's on your homepage, or you could search for shit and only watch shit you search for. So it's really giving you a curated experience of
Yeah.
what you're exposing yourself
No
to,
facts.
which is big on the mind. If you sit there and you watch TV and it's just women getting beat all day or something like that, you
Ghost
gon-
fucking
yeah,
hunting.
Exactly.
I hate that I'm forced to watch commercials.
Yeah, that's
too.
the
I
other
pay
thing.
for YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that money is worth it.
Because at
Hey,
least, even if you don't pay for it, you can just skip it. But on TV, you have to sit and watch that damn
Exactly.
commercial.
Well, that's when you go to the bathroom or go fucking grab a snack at that point. You're
There
like,
was a hotel stay commercial that played literally 6 times back to back to where I thought I was tripping because I kept hearing it. But it was the same. I guess they paid for a long ad, but it
Yeah.
kept on.
It kept going.
oh shit.
It kept
Thank you.
going. Like it was like continuous. And then when I noticed it, it went to another commercial.
They be playing whole music videos. It's disrespectful.
I know, right? Yo, let me ask you guys this. I know it's not a part of the topics. I know we're like closing near the end here, but some huge news unfolded recently in like the kind of tech side of YouTube recently. You guys have you guys heard of Linus Tech Tips?
Well, no, like and like that's a channel, right?
Yeah, it's a YouTube
Yeah,
channel,
yeah,
and it's basically like a YouTube channel where they do videos about computers
Yeah, of
and
course.
monitors, just anything technology oriented. And they have a huge, it's almost like No Jumper, but like times 10, where they have like a huge warehouse and everyone works inside, and everyone's like a host that does different videos about tech stuff.
Damn,
and
get off
they
they dick.
well, yeah,
No, fuck with you, fuck with you.
I like how they run their shit. It's like it seems really cool, like very productive and efficient. But either way, two pieces of news came out recently. Where number one, I guess Linus, who's the owner, he said he got an offer for the company, and he said it was basically like he didn't say exactly, but people are saying it was $100 million he got offered for the company.
For the YouTube channel?
And that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, are they asking for the YouTube channel and the brand
How many
name forever?
subscribers they got?
They have like 10 million or 15. I don't know exactly. They have hella.
Why the fuck we working here? Let's go over there.
What do we know about? I'm not that. They're super into computers, bro. Like it's like they'll make videos about two monitors, about how the color differences are, slightly different, and they'll get like 800K views. Like it's like super technology oriented. But that was the one piece of news is where they got offered 100 million. I was like, damn, that's insane. And then the other news is Linus, the owner, he was on a podcast and he was talking about like old shows, right? And he was like, man, old shows, they used to be able to, make different types of jokes about, all types of different stuff and use different words. He's like, I was watching this episode of American Dad where he's like, they dropped the hard R a couple times. And he's like, I have to be honest. He's like, I've dropped it a couple times in my past before as well.
Really?
And and everyone just like,
I know you
the
fucking
immediate
lying.
reaction was just like, it's over. This channel that's been like, such a huge channel, so PG. Like,
Yo, we not going over there.
they're like, it's over. No, but then people are like, his co-host that he was with, he's like, bro, like what are you like admitting to? Like, what word are you talking about? And he's like, the word that's used against, the mentally, ill. And he's like, bro, that's not the hard R. And
get
bro,
the fuck
it was,
outta
and he
here.
like admitted to using the R word, and he thought that was the hard R word, and like it was this whole big news where like people thought
He's
like
capping,
it
man.
was all over for the fucking.
knew.
Nah, 'cause look,
Is that his way to clean it up?
Yeah, bro.
it's not because they've never said the hard R on American Dad. That's my favorite show. Well, one of my favorite shows, and they've never said the hard R. They wouldn't even trip like that.
But they would for sure say the other word.
The other hard R.
Yeah, but that was like one of the other pieces of news that happened this,
I'm calling
this
that
weekend.
shit the hard R now, yo. That's tight. Like, yo,
I don't
you
know,
a
man.
real hard R. You know that, right?
We
It's 2 p.m.
Yeah, we didn't get into Boosie or Taxstone.
Oh, that's a big topic.
Before we go, do you want to see the results? You want to hear the results of the Blackberry Sidekick?
Yeah.
So we had 1,700 votes, 55% Sidekicks, 44% Blackberry.
basically half and half almost.
Yeah, but shout out to y'all in the chat for participating in the
Facts.
poll. Fire in the
Facts.
chat if y'all fucked with the news today. Thank you so much for tuning in. 2:30 Varsity with me and Court, and Lush is gonna be in the booth.
Yeah.
Let's go. Peace, everyone.